Good morning, VOD crew. We're going to get going here in just a moment. The Bungie stream is starting here very, very soon. Just make sure I got everything. Oh, no, I'm logged into the wrong account. Here we go. Sweet. All right, we should be up and live. Let me let everyone else know. Not the town hall, the town square, please. There we go. All right. Hopefully that should be everything we need for today. Just double check real quick. Yeah, we good. All right. Greetings, hello, and welcome, everybody. Howdy. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We're going to get going here. Bungie is indeed live. Let me get them up. Bungie is not live. What's going on here, Bungie? All right, we're gonna get some cross streaming happening here, everybody. Hello, greetings. Yes, hello, welcome. Here's what we're looking at here today, chat. Look at how many people that are watching this stream. Just from look at just like Astacross and like all the other people, and then there's the people who are watching it directly on Twitch. This is crazy. Bungie's saying they're live. Let me go ahead and refresh the page and see what's going on here. Here we go. Okay, we're starting soon. I'm gonna go ahead and mute my music on my end. I think I'm already muted. Good, good. Oh nope, the vibe track is still up. The vibes must stop. Chat, you must be stronger than the other chat. Overpower them. Use your strength. Wait, I can make you bigger. There, go. Be stronger than their chat. Good. Yes, good. Also, I need to mute that. My chat alerts. Just gonna mute that for now. I'm still on Astacross the stream. Yeah, that's fair, man. That's fair. I get it. I get it. There's a lot of hype going on right now. Time to take the enhancement pills. Yep. Be stronger. Be bigger than them, chat. Over chat them. Look at them. Look how much more powerful they are than you right now. This is pathetic. You disgust me, chat. Now, if we go full screen, then it'll be good. Here, I'll make you smaller again. Smaller, down in the corner, and then we're gonna go full screen, all right, chat? There we go. Okay, I'm gonna pull up. I wish I had. Oh. Okay, that was weird. I'm gonna pull you up on a second monitor here so I can. And by second monitor, I mean my phone. That way I can still read and react to chat. Because I don't have a second monitor myself. Are we having stuttering problems? What's going on here? You see. No, we haven't really lost any frames. Memory's good. Yeah, we should be fine. Don't know what's going on with that. Maybe that's on Bungie's end. Watching me some 7-7 class hits different, yeah? Oh, am I off center? Oh, I am off center. Oh no. Oh wait, I got this. I can fix this. I can fix this. This will also make it to where... There we go. Very professional streamer, by the way. There we go. It's perfect. Not quite. Hold on. It needs to be slightly larger. There we go. It's perfect. Made Astrocyte verse build with a Mida multi-tool and Callus mini-tool so far. It's okay. Yeah, I would go more for a like an actual shotgun in that secondary slot. Should I watch this at 3 a.m.? Absolutely. Absolutely, you should. All the zoom with none of the enhance. True. True. Hold on. Maybe I can make this work. If I make this full screen, right? And then I say, I want you to scale filtering? No. Fuck it. We're just going to do it by hand. As we always do. We're going to do it by hand. I'm a very professional streamer, I assure you. I'm even removing my stuff in the background. Hold on. I can do this. I swear I'm a professional streamer. I'm a professional. Don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. I'm a professional. It's not freaking fitting. Is my monitor not 1080 by 1920? Oh my gosh. It's not fitting, chat. Handcrafted stream. Yeah, it's not working. Hold on. Screenshot source. Fit to screen. There you go. That's pretty close. Now if I go full screen, now it should work, right? All right. Now that looks good. There we go. I got it figured out, chat. It's all right. Calm down. Misam, are you a fan of Dishonored? I'm considering getting a tattoo from the game. I don't know if I have enough insight to be able to say whether or not you should get a tattoo. Now put Subway Surfer in the corner for the TikTok brain. I wish you know what I should have? I should have just like Subway Surfer, just some generic ass gameplay, just somewhere. So anytime something like this happens, I'm like ready to go. I'm locked and loaded. You know what I mean? He's done it. He's professional streaming. Guys, I'm going to be can I be 100% trans? Let me ask you, chat. Are you guys willing for like a little bit of transparency and just a slight bit of vulnerability? What's with the link to the tiger in the background? I'm not sure, actually, because this makes me think of Bife. So I don't know what the significance of that is. Yes, go ahead, always. I woke up, rolled over, grabbed my phone, and started looking through YouTube, and Toad Smoothie's stream came up, and I literally muttered to myself, oh yeah, we'll see about that. I'm like, because normally I stream at 11, so an hour from now, right? But I forgot that the thing was today, so I'm like, oh, fuck no, I'm going to get on in this action too. Bife being hired by Bungie confirmed. I had a great conversation with Bife, Fallout, Shadow, Patty, and Atlantis last night. It was great. It was very therapeutic for me. No vulnerability around here. We're all manly men. That's right. Have you tried Warframe? Yeah, not my particular cup of tea. Congrats on the 0 to Ascendant. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Might have been implying one of the concepts for a race in Destiny. They were going to do quote-unquote Tigermen. We actually covered that in the Things You Don't Know. They obviously scrapped it. Oh, here we go, chat. Everyone shut up. Chat, shut up. We've got two balds competing with two with very similar haircuts.
All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome here to beautiful Bungie HQ in scenic Bellevue, Washington. My name's Andy, and I'm going to be your host today. And today we have the distinct opportunity to go ahead and show off some brand new stuff coming in Destiny 2 Into the Light. But fret not, I won't be the only one going ahead and telling you about it. I'm joined by 3 members of the Destiny development team who will go ahead and introduce here right away. Starting directly to my left, Mr. Tom Farnsworth, how are you doing today?
Great, thank you, Andy. I am
They're the same
doing
person.
great. I had coffee,
Yeah.
breakfast on the way here. I'm a little ready to go. Excited to share all the great work the team has done the past many months. And
they're
about me.
Yeah.
I'm the creative lead.
They're
Into the Light. And I'll be here with you the next few weeks to talk
Did you
about
guys
it.
see that
Forward to
their
it. We've
their
got a lot of
graphics
fun
are
stuff in
overlapping?
store. And of course,
That's not
we're
me,
joined
that's them.
by senior narrative designer, Mr. Jerome Viernich. How you doing today, sir?
I'm doing great. Also had coffee
Nice.
on the highway while screaming at passing cars.
Quite a drive in as well. And for the folks at home who may not know you as well as we've had the opportunity to learn about you over the past couple days, who are you and what do you do here at Bungie?
I am a senior narrative designer, which means if you hear a character say it, or if you read it on screen, one of us typed it into a tiny little box
Exciting.
at some point months before.
Hanging out with Excel lots these days? or-
Absolutely.
There it is.
Tiny
yeah.
words, tiny boxes. That's me.
It's an important tool, obviously.
Absolutely.
And of course, last but very not least, one of the most deadly I've ever seen to rock the thumbsticks, especially in these past couple days, the one and only Mr. Noah Lee, activity designer here on Destiny 2.
Hey everyone, my name is Noah Lee. I'm an activity designer on Destiny
They seem
2,
so nervous.
Into the
Yeah,
Light.
I see that.
And I have the distinct
Okay,
pleasure of
that's good.
introducing
That's
us
good.
to Onslaught.
S
We can
tier.
see all the really cool things that we have in store. I'm a long-time player. I've been playing since Destiny 1, and as a player turned dev, I'm excited to show off all the stuff we have planned. I'm just so excited to see what's
Awesome. Well, hey, welcome.
We're gonna
You
be
guys, Thank you
harsh.
so much for taking time to join us. To everyone in chat, I see a lot of activity in there as well. Thank you very much for taking the time to join us today as well.
guys look
But
great,
yes, today we're
yeah.
going to go ahead and kick things off by looking at Onslaught, which is a brand new activity coming in Destiny 2 Into the Light. For those of you out there that are Twit enjoyers that had a chance to go ahead and see what we've been posting the last week, we went ahead and released some key art last week that is now up on screen. You can see here. There's a lot going on here. So let's go ahead and just
thumbnail
start.
to this
Tom,
video.
Can you tell us a little bit about what Onslaught is?
Yeah, so Onslaught is a
perk.
new 3-player activity that's kind of the core of Into the Light. It's available to all players.
Yeah.
And you can kind of see in this key art, like this is a kind of aspirational view of what Onslaught is in game.
Yeah.
It's
we get
it's a
Midnight
new wave defense activity.
Guys.
It takes inspiration from a lot of modes we've looked at, like in other games and our games.
Wave defense.
Throughout our kind of history, and you can see here you're in the last city. And I'm really excited that our players are going to be able to, like, the Guardians are going to be able to hop into this space and defend the last city and eventually take the fight to the Witnesses' forces here. And you can kind of see you got our 3 Guardians. They're kind of ringed in defenses.
Yeah.
You also got like the pyramids in the sky.
Right, yeah.
And there's even some like kind of pyramid terraforming going on in the background
In
there.
the city itself too, yeah.
Yeah,
They are at
in
our
the city,
doorstep.
and there's a few other locations too, but maybe we'll talk about later.
Talk about that later. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tower
Absolutely.
defense.
So, also too, Jerome, this is, not the first time obviously we've ever had to go ahead and defend ourselves on our own turf, but never quite like this before. Our heels are dug in. We're in the last city right now. Can you tell us a little bit more about what's going on here?
Absolutely. So for the past several seasons, the forces of the Witness have been closing their vice grip around
That is
the
a
Sol
great
system.
mustache. Look at
The
that
Witness
mustache.
is inside the Traveler doing nefarious deeds, enacting the final shape.
Right.
Time is on its side.
Yeah.
We have worked with ancient magics, esoteric rituals, bargaining with our old foes in order to send someone through the portal and establish a bridge. And
We all know this
chose
already.
Crow.
Yeah.
Now, until he makes contact with us, we are back at home sharpening our knives.
Yeah.
Now, the Witness, of course, will do everything that it can to keep us on this side of the portal.
Understandable.
Which means unleashing every bit of its resources, every part of its power against us to keep us pinned in
Yeah.
the last city. So this is about breaking out and discovering new power,
Yeah.
right? Sharpening ourselves,
Yeah.
finalizing our builds, and getting some new toys so that we can face down the Witness.
That's right. And we're also getting some help from a tried and true sharpener of Guardians as well. Shax is going to be helping us out as well, right?
Absolutely. Where some see calamity, Shax sees opportunity.
Yeah.
And he is going to be opening up his arsenal for us to enjoy. I think we'll hear about that next week, right?
Oh, yeah.
And he'll be your vendor, and I'm really excited for players to hear from him.
Awesome. As someone who spends a lot of time in the
Happy to
Crucible,
see
so
some
let's get
Shax
more
action.
Shax. Inspirational, to say the least.
Absolutely, at high volume.
Yeah, honestly, it's the best part of him. You just throw more grenades. Reminder to everyone.
Never go wrong.
May it be a hint to us all. And of course, Noah, there's a lot also too going on here. I see turrets.
Shaxx
I
never
see
really
activity
had
defenses.
too much of an impact
Obviously,
into
we're
the
going to jump into
narrative,
some
so this will be
gameplay here.
interesting.
But before we do, can you tell us a little bit about what we're going to see when we dive in to play some Onslaught here live in just a bit?
Yeah, of course. So something that's really cool about Onslaught compared to a lot of our activities in Destiny is, like Tom said, it's not an offensive, it's a defensive. Our goal is to defend the ADU, or Advanced Defense Unit, which allows us to build our defenses like turrets, tripwires, decoys, and the main goal is to make sure that that thing stays up for all of your waves that you're fighting in.
It is literally
if that goes down at
tower
any
defense.
point, regardless if you're on playlist, normal, or on legend difficulty, your game will end. So the main goal is to keep your defenses safe, build them up, upgrade them, and try to get as far as you can.
Yeah, legend difficulty. Interesting. Already dropping some hints. I like what I'm hearing.
You know, I had to do it. And another thing, just really quickly, is we
please.
had a lot of learnings from some of our activities in the seasons, like deep dives and the coil, where we know players like when we escalate difficulty over time.
Yeah.
So that's a key feature of Onslaught. You go from wave 1 to wave 50, each 10 escalating in difficulty, as we're going to see in gameplay. And that serves a really cool opportunity for players to test their builds.
Is it
and,
endless?
The waves of enemies that we're fighting against are the whetstone by which we are sharpening ourselves.
Excellent. Yes, build crafters, you're on notice. Be prepared for what's to come. All right. Well, I say there's no time like the present. We are seeing a lot of requests in chat for gameplay. I think we can go ahead and dive on in.
The throne world.
Noah,
Let's
would
talk
you
more
mind
showing. I agree,
returning
Freedom.
to your throne world briefly to go ahead and kick things off here?
My tithes.
Obviously, yeah, we got to get some tithes for the man himself. In the meantime, really quickly, obviously with Onslaught being a brand new activity, we're going to kick things off in a very different way. Can you tell us a little bit about what we're going to see when we go ahead and start things off?
Yeah, you're going to see it in the gameplay here in just a second, but Onslaught is about kind of establishing a defensive kind of like beachhead in these contested territories where we're like trying to claw space back from the witness.
Certainly.
And we're going to see it in Midtown here in a moment. And so players start off with you and two other maybe friends you found that you play with all the time, or maybe you matchmake you in with, and you're going to push forwards with Shaxx's Red Jacks that you're going to see here. You'll establish a defensive area, you'll deploy the advanced defense unit, and then you'll start placing defenses.
Yeah.
As Noah said, there's turrets, there's trip mines, there's decoys. The decoys is our favorite little sweepy
That's
bot.
right. Yep.
And
Back to help once again.
and
Interesting.
You can upgrade those too. Like the way the activity works is you defeat enemies to collect scrap, which is our currency, and then you can spend that to deploy these.
That's exactly what I was going to ask. Thank God. I was hoping it wasn't just a run over here, press the button thing.
Right. Yeah.
But you have to actually make decisions.
And, here we go.
Oh, awesome.
We already got some
gameplay
action
already
here.
Yes.
I was
So
really
we're
hoping
over
they
here
weren't just going to be
trying
like,
to
oh yeah,
create a
just press the
foothold
button.
for our ADU,
Oh, here we go.
Supported by Shaxx's lovely Red Jacks. We know and love them. And as soon as we've cleared out the Elixni that are here, or the Fallen, our ADU's here.
Literally
as we see, we
Bannerfall.
got some batteries in tow, and this begins our first really interesting part of this activity,
literally
which is our
Bannerfall.
purchase phase. Killing enemies will grant you scrap, like we see in the top left, and we have 30 seconds to pick one of a suite of upgrades. We have tripwires that you can buy for 1,000, decoy, which is our lovely
Midnight
sweep we
Coup,
got here,
yup.
and turrets. I know people are very curious about turrets, so I'm just going to buy this first.
There we go.
But we have our lovely guests, Clayton and Ashley, who have helped create this activity in our playtest team. They're with me, helping fill out the fire team, and they're building their defenses.
It's always best to have some solid teammates. And also, for the folks in chat noticing some weapons, go ahead and just go ahead and observe everything you can possibly see on screen. Oh, it's okay.
New
We're gonna
content
have
with
plenty of time
mechanics,
to dig those inventory
100%.
screens. But in the meantime, chat is connecting some dots with the things they may have seen in the key art. But also, too, so Jerome, we're here obviously going ahead and doing this for a reason, right? The ADU is here for a purpose. Can you help us understand a little bit about the role that plays in the defense that we're mounting against the witness?
Absolutely.
I hope this is hard.
When
know what I mean?
all of the Guardians and their allies enter the port to face down the witness, Earth will be essentially undefended.
Yeah.
So it's important that
Yeah,
we
it's just
establish
Bannerfall.
solid defenses now and claw back as much territory as we can in advance of our assault. I also want to just point out, I know we're not going to be able to look at it, and
You just gotta
we'll see
drop.
the weapons next week,
Oh, yeah.
but we've got some beautiful new lore on those weapons, and so any of those lore hounds, make sure you check out those tabs.
Yeah, it's
Really nice.
we will be only maybe looking at whatever happens to show up on the stream today, but yes, this is the Brave Arsenal, as it will be known. Players will get a chance to go ahead and be more intrinsically involved with this. We'll have more information on that in the coming weeks, but yeah, for those out there that are observing maybe some previous Guardian favorite weapons out there, worry not. You'll have lots of information to learn over the next coming weeks.
So yeah, I want to kind of get started on kind of what.
So it
players
does
have
have a
seen
health.
since
See
we
how it
talked
says
about
heal?
activity
ADU heal.
as a whole. As we're able to see, like, the ADU has a health over its head right here, and we have enemies in waves coming to try to defeat it.
Ball throwing,
If
let's
you've been paying
go.
attention, we have high-value targets that are mini-bosses or elites called saboteurs, which drop these repair batteries. And for other attempted players, we can see that there are champions involved. So, bring your champion weapons. Make sure that you are well equipped for this. We have
There's
different waves. and
Shaq's
different objects
hype
like we're seeing on
points.
wave
Do you guys
3
see that on the right?
demand your immediate attention.
Yep.
We know Destiny players like to run and gun, so we try to get you out of the space of the ADU sometimes so that you can kind of do those objectives to make sure that, oh yeah, I can explore Midtown and all these other spaces when we have the other maps that you see.
Yeah, Crucible enjoyers know this space pretty well. It'll be a chance for everyone to go ahead and check it out. But also, too, actually, no, thank you, Noah, for checking that out. Obviously, the pyramids have been busy in here helping to go ahead and mount this offensive.
Yeah, I think they have an eye for decoration.
Yeah, honestly, they're doing a great job. I got to give them credit. They keep it consistent. But Jerome, these are pyramid ships in our own backyard that are going to go ahead and just try and terraform
Selective
the city. Or can you
unsunsetting
help
is a
us
good way to put
learn
it,
what's
yeah.
going on here?
Well, they don't have to do anything. I mean, the witness is doing what it wants to do, and if we don't stop it, then it's game over.
Yeah.
So they really just need
Sleeper
to
bot
keep
decoy.
us pinned. The witness is inevitable. There's no way we could defeat every one of the witness's soldiers.
Right.
There's no way we could, fight them one by one.
We'll try.
We have to deal with the witness head on.
Yeah.
Inside the Traveler.
Yeah.
And we'll do that soon.
So also too, obviously getting to go ahead and send players away from the ADU is pretty significant when it comes to accomplishing all of the tasks in front of you here in Onslaught. But Tom, can you tell us a little bit about the defenses as well? Like I think we see some trip mines up already set and ready to go.
Yeah, you can see the horizontal beams. Those are trip mines. As you upgrade them, the colors will change. You'll be able to do more damage and
I want to see what they.
more.
I want to get
Trip
some
mines are
action on the
charges,
trip mines.
Yep.
And they get more in size. If you upgrade it, you'll go from 1 trip mine to 2, as we see here, which is really nice. I'm gonna keep going.
There's a lot of
And then
servitors
we've
there.
also got the turrets. No, if you could
Time
show
for
off the
super.
turret in a second.
Oh, somebody popped.
Those as well. When you can upgrade those three levels as well. They change color. They deal more damage. They get more health.
Yeah.
The fire rate increases actually also.
Yep.
Frontier
then we've
defense
also
vibes,
got
yeah.
Sweepy Bot, who also those decoys mostly just gain health and change color a little bit. But the idea here is like each of these defensive locations, we're going to kind of randomly pick defenses for you to deploy, and it's up to you kind of to make the best choices and use your limited resources, the scrap that you're collecting, to make the best choices there, because you're not going to have all the currency you need right off the bat to deploy everything and upgrade everything. You're going to have to be like, no, maybe we want this turret, or maybe it seems like enemies are coming more from this direction. Maybe we should.
I wonder
have
what
these
the
trip
defense
mines.
meta
Let's
will be.
focus our
You know what I'm
attention and
saying?
abilities maybe in a different direction.
Is that
Let the trip mines
recluse?
and
I
turrets
do
do
hear the
some work in a
recluse
different
too. I hear it
direction.
too.
Yeah. Something I want to bring up is we actually have a bonus objective going on right now.
Okay.
We have secondary objectives that occasionally appear in waves, and this one is just to complete the wave within a certain amount of time.
They're super.
And if you complete that while you're defending the ADU, you got to make sure that's alive. You'll actually get a reward, which is a heavy ammo crate that will refill your ammo. When you get higher up in the waves and you get more difficult enemies and like larger waves of stuff, like that is definitely something you're going to be trying to get.
Yeah.
And that kind of ties into the team coordination you can do. Like if you have a good team in the higher difficulties, you're going to need a little bit more coordination. You might need somebody to go out and do the augments and somebody to go out and do the critical objectives.
Yeah, and also too, so just to make sure, Tom, as well, this isn't the only ADU we're going to be defending in this activity. It moves around the map.
So as Noah said earlier,
Oh.
there's 50 waves in
Yeah.
our challenge version of this activity.
Okay.
There's a
So there is a
playlist
set
version,
amount of
which is
waves.
just one location. It's easy, quick, fun to hop into. You do 10 waves and you're done. And then there's the challenge version, which we're showing here. So there's 50 waves or 5 sets of 10 waves.
Yes.
Is
Okay.
how we like to talk
That's a
about
little
it.
disappointing. I was hoping
And,
for infinite.
with each of those sets of waves, we move around the map between 3 different locations.
Okay, got it.
And so you'll start at one ADU, you'll defend it, you'll take
The
the
turret
back to
shooting
witness
the
for a little
wall.
bit, you'll
Yeah.
get back, and then you'll build up defenses more, and then go fight a boss.
Yeah, which is what we're seeing as well right now. Like we're on board a pyramid ship now, right?
Yeah, this is one of my favorite phases. Where
That's
instead
the
of
rift.
defending the ADU, we take the fight to them, and as you see,
So
we
they're-
cultivate a spark of light, and it's time to run
Yeah,
it
they're
down,
mixing PvP and
destroy
PvE
the
mechanics.
witnesses,
That's interesting.
lieutenants, and do a fun backflip. Let's hope I can pull that off.
Yeah,
Do the
100%.
backflip.
They're
It's
mixing
important.
the
If
two
you don't do
mechanics.
the backflip, chat's going to be very upset. I can already tell.
Very.
Here we go.
Look at that.
Here we go.
There you go.
You make it look so easy, Noah.
Because I'm just good.
That was a little bit
He is
fluff.
good. He's doing pretty well. I'm not going to
We're also on the first set of waves. So.
It's going to get a little spicier later. The
Yeah.
first few waves are you know, they're kind of like the training wheels.
Right, yeah, because you were saying
Infinite
too,
Waves is the
there's
worst can't spend 4
a
plus
10-wave
hours
version
without
of
a
this
break.
and a 50, was it?
Yes,
Weakness.
there's a 10-wave version
That's
called Onslaught Playlist.
Okay.
You know, if you're
presumably
in for,
they would get
you want to
harder.
be in for a short session, I think that's definitely the place for you. Onslaught, in our experience from playtesting, is really easy to lose track of time and just kind of keep going. You can always be like, you know, just one more wave, a few more sets, and then you're like, dang, it's been an hour. Like, it's actually crazy.
Noah, I got a question, if you don't mind.
New
How
core
do you
activity is actually
decide
really
whether
cool, though,
to
'cause that's what this is.
Unlock new defenses or upgrade the ones you've already got.
So it really is a risk-reward thing. As we're seeing, like, when you upgrade defenses, they will exponentially increase in price, which means that you have to make a decision every purchase phase, like, do I want to save my money to potentially upgrade something down the line and also hope that that defense, you know, lives long enough to be upgraded? Or am I just going to bite the bullet and buy something now that can help me immediately? My strategy usually is that in the first few waves, I will not buy anything to like just save up for later, and usually my teammates will do something.
Yeah.
That's where communication comes in. If you just do that by yourself, I don't think your teammates will be
Bro
very
just
happy
ran
with
through
you.
those tripwires.
It's fair. As always, keeping the comms crisp is very important, especially as you get those higher difficulty levels. Because yeah, we're just in the kind of the fledgling waves of this right now. But yeah, when we were doing our playtest yesterday, things got crazy in a hurry. I hope we get to see some more of the craziness we saw yesterday.
I agree.
Oh,
I don't
before
want it
we
to
go
be.
into
I
chat,
hope it's not
obviously
just
there's
like
plenty to be
boringly
discovered
easy,
in
right?
this.
Because
Something
right
I'd
now
like
this
to
just looks
mention,
like
which we've been
boring,
doing that
just
whole
like
time,
strike
is,
level difficulty easy.
The ADU batteries will actually heal it, kind of similar to like Forges in the Black Armory from my real vets out there. And the ADU, the enemies are naturally compelled to come over here and like attack it. They'll shoot it, they'll knife at it. But also, if there's any enemies that stay in the radius of the ADU, you'll see it'll turn red and damage will start to tick. So that's when you need to throw your ADU batteries in there and you'll get scrap for that. But if your ADU's full on health, you'll actually get 3 times the amount of scrap. So it's in your best interest to try to keep it as healthy as possible because you might be able to snowball your defenses.
Interesting. So especially if you're really pushing for those later levels and like the 40s and 50s, maybe it just behooves you to hold on. For the
and
levels
50s.
are so let your abilities and weapons do the talking for a little bit.
Aiming is for
no
poor
joke.
people. My man.
Oh my God.
There we go. We got one of the bigger mobs on the
So
way.
yeah, here's one of our augments, just demolitionists. We get these huge ultras that come in and just they're beeline for the ADU.
Yeah.
Since we're on the first wave, they're not that difficult, but I promise you, wave 40, wave 50, these guys are tanky.
Yeah, but how long does
They
it take to
require
get
a
to the
lot of
point where the game's
attention.
interesting, though?
And
Give some credit in making it look easy
There's the
as well.
super.
Yeah,
You know what we
like I
aren't
said,
seeing
you
is
know,
the
I'm
any
just
of the
that
new
guy.
subclasses, like not even
Preparing for
selected,
this
right?
moment. Also, too, actually, let's talk a little bit of build crafting. What are you running right now, Noah?
So I'm not treading new ground here. I'm a Night Stalker by heart. I got my Gerfalcons on. We actually, off screen, we're figuring out how it's pronounced. But Gerfalcons, everyone, so anyone who mispronounces it, that's how you say it. Doing that, I love Berry Bloodline. It's a great weapon from,
Wish
World
I
War
had a
III.
Berry
I love
Bloodline.
Catalyst. And, I'm just doing that because we might
just
see some
reusing
tormentors,
Shax's lines
who
for these.
knows? And I like precision when we're doing that because, rockets aren't very effective against
See, over the past
He's not
day
using
or so,
his
as I've
Void
been getting
LMG,
prepared for this
true.
stream, I'll admit my jealousy
Maybe he's
for Berry
saving it.
Bloodline has only been growing. I'm a big fan of Graviton Lance. We get along very well. But I got to say, the precision that you've been getting out of Berry Bloodline makes me upset that I haven't just gone ahead and buckled down and gotten the farming done to get that thing unlocked, honestly.
Yeah, great. So as we see, we are actually in the pyramid again for the boss. We're taking the fight back to the witnesses'
Yeah,
forces.
Osteo could
And
trivialize
brings
this.
up a
That's
really
very
interesting
true,
part of
Shiny.
all
That's
of
very true.
The boss phases where instead of having immune shields or immune phases, we have different augmentations that allow you to increase your effectiveness against the boss. So for
Good.
example, this one
Thank you.
is augmentation well. If you stand in these wells and defeat high-value targets, you will actually deal increased damage to the boss for the rest of the fight.
So
That's
sick of
something-
immune
because
bosses
these are
shooting
meant
at
to be
you.
like victory laps, like you've survived against the ADU. It is time to
About
just
damn time.
single-mindedly take down the boss.
Yeah. Interesting. Also, too, actually, really quickly, Tom. So I know we touched on there being 10 and 50 wave versions, but we got a question in chat from Tyrkanator. Is it random matchmaking? Do you get to bring your own fire team in? Both?
So playlist is random matchmaking, or you can bring your fire team in.
Yeah.
And then I believe the challenge modes, of which there is a normal version and like a hard version, which goes
Yeah.
up to GM. I believe that the normal version is
see-
match made. We can correct on socials maybe for the second one. I don't think it's match made, but I think everything supports Fireteam Find.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's good to know that
obviously.
the second difficulty
and honestly,
can
too, it
scale
never hurts
upwards to
bring in your
GM
own
level
GM
difficulty.
crew if you're pushing 50 waves.
No, we definitely want you to communicate in that activity on the upper end, especially. You're going to have a much better time.
Yeah, honestly. Also, too, actually, while we're kind of on that subject, I remember something you mentioned earlier was, kind of one of the goals, I think, from a design standpoint you were mentioning was that it's kind of just easy to get lost in this activity. The combat sandbox that Destiny has, sometimes you just want to throw down and just test new builds, go crazy, and this is something that really seems to facilitate that.
Yeah, testing the builds
you
is the
might even
best
feel
part.
it on the stream here as we're going to go deeper and deeper here. Like we've defeated the first set now. We're on the second set. We're at a new defensive location you can see here. That's near the river walk in here, and
We're gonna break the fourth wall. We're developers, so we were able to change it to our other faction. It's not always going to be Fallen. We have the hive that were shown prominently in our poster art.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, for the more keen eyes at home, they may have noticed that behind the scenes, the faction has changed. So
Stasis is going to own this
Jerome
activity.
mentioned it earlier. Every single one of the armies at the
It's
the
encouraging
Witness's
to
behest is going to
hear
go ahead and be a
about
part of this fight
the,
potentially. Or which ones are they, rather? Or if you don't mind me
The
asking.
increase in difficulty,
This is
right?
your-
Because that hopefully
Yeah,
will
we've
change
got
build crafting.
we've got Fallen and Hive are going to be pressing the last city.
One of their
but
champions. They
the
said there would be.
Taken
Yes, they
are
said that there would be
definitely,
champions.
Active elsewhere.
Yeah.
They're sort of they're being marshaled for other purposes, which I won't.
Other elements of the
won't mention.
seasonal story are yet to be revealed. We'll let that obviously uncover itself as time
percolate.
goes on naturally. Yeah, there's plenty for the lore hounds out there to go ahead and discover. Jerome, when you're putting together a story like this, obviously kind of helping us realize what the Witness's mission is, like what was kind of some of your inspiration as you kind of looked at this activity and the opportunity it presented to the narrative team?
We always start with the characters, like the emotions of the characters, from their perspective, how they would see things, how they would react.
You need to change that,
and
my
so
guy. The
that's what
characters'
made
emotions
Shaxx a
have been
natural
stale
fit
since
for this.
freaking
It's
vanilla.
Such a gear-focused activity. It's so
Bro, it's locked in, yeah.
ferocious. We needed a voice that matched that level of intensity.
Yeah.
And so that's where we came up with Shaxx.
Yeah, Shaxx is like the perfect hype man.
Honestly,
for this,
True.
right?
It's so great when you get later in the rounds and he just kind of makes you feel like you can keep going.
I mean, that's his goal, right? The Crucible is not a forgiving place, and he's there bringing folks in every single day that he possibly can. So
He's been preparing us for this. That's what the
Yeah.
Crucible is for.
No, and that's a great way to look at this. The Crucible is
It's not that we're reusing the asset.
you know,
Listen,
fighting other Guardians
I'm
to
totally
sharpen
fine with
ourselves
them reusing the
to
assets
fight a war.
because this is like a
just
smart
fight
way to do
war.
it,
Yeah,
right?
honestly, this is what we've been sharpening ourselves for. This is that moment. Also, too, kind of in that theme, we got a question from Cozy Spartan in chat. Are there any other weapons that are coming back? As a quick reminder, this is the first of actually three streams as well. So next week we're going to be talking about that. So make sure and mark your calendar and tune in then.
Okay, so
today,
weapons are
this
next
is
stream.
Just a taste of Onslaught and kind of a first look at what's to come in the brand new activity. Joining us with Destiny 2 Into the Light.
I'm out of money. I'm broke. No.
All out of scrap already?
Yes. I bought one thing.
This feels like their attempt to over-deliver, though.
Performing pretty
You know what
well,
I'm saying?
actually. I'm a person. I prefer to upgrade a few things because their effectiveness is much more heightened when you upgrade it. So I feel like if you all pool your resources to make a few traps really good, that might serve you well. But who knows? I know when you do legendary and you're in GM, you're really going to need those defenses to help you out because those enemies are powerful and they are focusing down your ADU unrelentingly.
Yeah. All right, so we've touched on there are 3 different defensive tools at our disposal between the turrets, the trip mines, and obviously the decoy sweetbot. And those are upgradable, if I remember correctly?
Yes.
With honestly what's been
how far
happening
does
so
go?
far, they
Like,
kind of
what
have to.
level?
A hard
Pretty
agree
awesome.
there, friend. A hard
And,
agree.
as I understand it, too, there's a pretty steep progression as they go ahead and continue leveling up. That scrap really ends up being worth
They
it.
become more expensive, but yeah, they also it's not like a linear progression. It's more logarithmic. They kind of jump up in power.
Yeah.
But you got to keep them safe too, right? The enemies, like you might get an augmentation where like one of those big knights or big fallen captains comes in and just smashes them.
Yeah.
And so you definitely want to try to keep the space clear.
Yeah. A
in this
brig
version of
drops in
public
from low
defense,
orbit and
to a
smashes
degree.
into
I mean,
it.
it's
It's been known
like
to
saying
happen.
PvE looks like
Now, in that
PvE, though.
instance, if one of your defenses is destroyed, do you repurchase it at level 1?
Yes,
Yes,
you
you have to
lose that.
repurchase the
that-
Oh,
that
wow.
progress.
Yeah.
And that's one thing you have to watch out for with trip mines. Like I said, they have charges, and they will just, they will go out on their own. But that's why they're so cheap. You're going to have to rebuy them once you run out of charges.
Yeah, and also I think I saw a question in chat. I missed the name, so apologies to whoever asked this. Is scrap individual or is it fire team wide?
So we've got an interesting way of doing it. So the fire team earns scrap together, but you each get to spend individually.
Oh.
So you can't mess up your fire team mates by like overspending. You've got your own little stock, your own
Interesting.
little wallet,
Yeah.
purse of scrap to spend. So you can coordinate if you want, or you could just spend how you see fit to help the team.
Yeah.
In general, like anything you purchase is
There's the
help.
champions.
Yeah, as someone too, like in the past, I've played, personally, like a lot of wave-based defense games. There we go. When it comes to the upgrades, I imagine, like you were saying, it's pretty logarithmic. Is there a feeling of wanting to, instead of getting, 3 level 1 turrets, get 1 level 3 turret, for example? Like, is that power gain kind of the one you want to be chasing if you're pushing those higher levels?
I think it's definitely valuable to do that as long
Yeah.
as you can keep it safe.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah,
Like,
fair point.
sometimes it might be better to spread out the
Yeah, that's true.
the damage, but like a lot of that's going to vary, like which augments or which enemies are coming in.
I'm gonna
You're
call
not
it
gonna be
now.
able to
Getting a
control
lot
it,
of
you're
cheap
just
stuff
have
is
to
probably
react.
gonna be the
Might
play.
Yeah.
This might be an easy wave of just some thrall.
Yeah.
But it could be a bunch of exploder shanks too.
COD zombies.
Tom,
Definitely
who
COD
puts a bunch
zombies
of exploder
vibes.
shanks into a wave. Who on earth would possibly be responsible for that?
You can blame Noah. You can blame me for drop pods. You can blame Noah.
I've done a lot.
Everyone who spoke
I
to
did
their therapist
spikes
about
and
Cabal drop
coil,
pods,
you
you go
know.
ahead and charge that directly to Tom. You can follow him on Twitter right now.
Oh no.
Yeah. Noah, Jerome, out of curiosity too, when it comes to kind of the seasonal story and where this fits in. So again, we're digging our heels in, fighting against the Witness, just sharpening ourselves. The next step pretty much is just to go ahead and hold out for as long as we can in preparation for that next battle, I'm assuming?
Absolutely. We're waiting for Crow to essentially build a bridge in concert with Mara, with help from Osiris and others. And so it's really the universe is on Crow's shoulders.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to
And,
talk over their chatting, but they
we
chatting
couldn't
a lot.
imagine anyone better suited
Yeah.
for the task.
Yeah.
Crow has come a long way in a short amount of time.
Yeah.
And I think he deserves an opportunity to show what he can do.
Yeah.
And I think he'll come through for us.
Still has uttered one of my favorite lines. Yeah, we went ahead and chased him into the astral plane. Well, I just shot at him until he ran away, but your way's better. Like, he's earned his spot. He's ready to go, obviously.
Feels like
all
they're saying
right,
a lot
Noah,
of
where are we
nothing.
at? What are
I
what are we
mean,
looking at right now?
So right
How
now,
much
looking
can you
at
talk
one
about
of our
a new
waves,
activity
like I was trying to say
that's a
earlier,
wave-based thing?
We actually have a wide diversity
There's
of
the
waves, like, as
LMG.
we've seen with the Hive and the Fallen, that it's not just, fighting acolytes and thralls every time. We have different compositions. So this is a wave full of exclusively ogres and cursed thrall. Cursed thrall are
Interesting.
nice because it allows you to chunk the ogres if they're grouped up.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they're cursed thralls, and as we see, they are just booking it straight toward the ADU.
These ogres seem
I like that
very
they're taking
dedicated to their
a
task out of the gate,
specific
honestly.
approach
It seems
to
like within a millisecond, they're just
what they're
lighting up
adding
anything they can
to the
possibly
waves,
see.
right? So to make them feel
Yeah,
distinct.
I think they're
you know what
really
I'm saying?
dedicated to the Witness, and I think they're also kind of stupid. So they're just doing what they know.
I'm not brave enough to say that to an ogre's face, but I respect you for being able to do so.
Outside of the turrets
So
and
we're seeing
defend this thing,
another
there's not much
bonus
reason to
objective
move
here,
away from
actually,
the point.
which is
oh,
there are
move
going
point
to
away
be
from the rift.
pyramid splitters that spawn. That's a great. Now where are they?
I think there's one up behind you, Noah.
Oh, right here. Look at that.
What's this
And
mechanic?
then if you keep following it,
Oh, bonus. Got it. So these are the
kind of
bonus
leads
things.
you away from the space, and
Okay, that did not lead you away from the space. Don't bullshit me. You didn't move fucking 15 feet from that
we're able to get
space.
heavy ammo, which I desperately need because my berry bloodline is out of ammo.
That's right, I never heard that.
So there's tension, right? When those splinters lead you away from the ADU.
It didn't,
Right, you
bro.
need to kind of have split your attention in two directions.
Yeah, that's a thing that we were really wanting to index on. So for these critical, not critical objectives, for these augments, they kind of incentivize players to leave the ADU and kind of have roles. As we see, we got
Right. I'm
splinter
gonna go ahead
mines
and
you
talk over
have
the top of
guards
them
that are
here.
guarding them. We have
The big
Clayton
thing
and
that
Ashley
everyone
doing
seems to be
forming
worried
line
right
defend
now
ADU.
is
And
the
that kind of
difficulty.
means that you have less people
Right,
defending.
there's
the
no
wave is still coming
current
towards you, but
threat.
there's
It seems
things you
like
have to
because
do,
like
and
we see
those
somebody using an
distractions, which
unoptimal
aren't really
build here,
optional,
a cool build,
are,
but an
kind of
unoptimal
what gives you
build.
that tension.
You know,
And
no
kind of
Banner of
allows for
War,
interesting build patterns,
Osteostriga,
so, that's something I kinda
Strand,
wanted to go
Suspend,
into, something that
Spam.
excites me as
Yeah.
somebody who's kind of seen how our seasonal meta kind of
So I'm
develops
hoping
with
that
things
changes.
like Strand Titan and Solar over and over.
Yeah.
I'm interested in seeing if interesting things come out of Onslaught. You're not trying to stay alive yourself. You're trying to keep this ADU alive, which is a
That's literally all of
object separate from
Destiny,
you.
though.
So is Stasis going to be more useful? We're seeing Ashley use Arc. She's using Arc Souls, which has proven to be really useful against the Fallen. Is
Yeah.
Risk Runner going to be something people want to use? Or Trinity Ghoul or Sunshot? Oh,
We're gonna forget that happened. That's fine.
yeah.
So also too,
Every man
when,
for
when it
themselves.
comes to the build crafting element, I can probably imagine when you're doing the GM difficulties, like it's not just your own build you're worried about, but making sure you have that communication across to your team, across champion mods, across
but
element
none
types.
of this is different.
Probably
This
a
is
whole
all the
heck of a
stuff we're
lot to
already
actually
doing.
Make sure you're keeping track of throughout this
Yeah.
entire activity.
There's a lot
Like
going on. with the activity
nothing
from a
build
moment-to-moment
crafting wise has
perspective.
been
We have
talked about
a bunch
that's
of different
different.
wave types, augments, different squad compositions and different bosses as we're seeing, and augments there. So really, like, build is king. Like, you're still shooting bad guys, using your abilities, using space magic, but it's all a matter of like how you use it in each situation. Like maybe you want something more offensive when you're fighting a boss, or bring in that spark and rift. But when you're in the ADU, you might want something that'll help you hunker down.
Actually, too, no, we're on that subject of augments. Something you mentioned yesterday I thought was pretty cool were boss augments as kind of the levels continued to progress.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about those?
So we just did an augment just now that had capture points spawn in the arena. Oh, we have one right here. And what that does is that calls in turrets that will eventually come and help us out. If we call both of them, they'll all activate, and that serves to kind of get some heat off of you.
Yeah.
And just overall kind of help. Like, these are level 3 turrets. You see them in blue. They're looking really nice and spiffy.
Yeah. And again, you were saying at level 3, the fire rate also increases?
Yes, fire rate, health, and damage increases
It's not
for
bad to
them.
have.
But they cost 6,000 scrap, so you're going to need to save up a lot.
Okay.
I think it's 12,000 scrap altogether for like going from level 1.
Can you just roll that leftover Shrieker Eye into some enemies, maybe just for the? Oh, it fell off.
Where'd it
Never
go?
mind. All right.
Go full.
Yep. No.
The void calls.
All right. So what level are we on?
Didn't Bungie
now?
say make
I
your
think
we're on
additions
wave
to
20.
change up
Was
the
that
game?
20? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I think this is primarily what they're
Man, this is
focusing on
going
here.
well, honestly.
Like I said,
Yeah, I will say, especially after yesterday, we learned that Noah is one of the most dangerous.
okay,
to ever
right.
wield
They're
two
talking about
thumbsticks out there.
nothing burgers here.
To all the PvP streamers
the
as
big
well.
the
Go ahead
big
and
fear
challenge
right
them.
now is the lack of
Check my KD.
the lack of need to change it
thought
up,
you were the
right?
gilded
Like
one.
this seems
Well,
pretty
I don't wanna
standard
brag, but it's
Destiny
a
so
4
far.
times gilded
Cool
flawless.
that there's the tower
and I'll
defense
let you guys
things.
brag for that.
Wow.
Those
I'm gonna brag
mechanics.
too. I got Riven's Bane back in Forsaken. Petrol's run, that was tough. All my Riven's Banes out there, we know what's up. And Shadows.
Talking about
There's
achievements
a
and stuff.
chapter of everyone's dream
So
journal
I'm
dedicated
hoping
to
the
that
higher
particular
difficulties
time in their
switch
lives,
that up.
obviously.
Obviously, it's not like a new enemy type, but
Drop
the
Bungie hate,
gameplay
they're
loop
saying.
is
Perhaps
a tad
I'll leave
different.
That up to him. That is his.
Oh, I can do it. No, I'll do it. Check my rave report. Check my dungeon. Hey, I'm there, bro.
Noah is ready. Honestly, he's prepared for this moment.
He avoiding to pick up anything to not spoil
So new
anything is
ADU
funny.
in
Yeah, he already picked up
location?
something earlier in
Yes,
the stream.
that's something I neglected to mention. So every time you do a boss, you will actually change locations. And let me just buy some.
did
real
mention
quick
this,
so I have money.
actually.
But the defenses you pick, like that you placed before in your previous locations, those will still be active. So that means that you building up your defenses over time. You obviously can't upgrade these since they're not at the location you're on, but they will help you when the waves get harder. So you having a level 3 turret or level 3
That feels more
decoy
like
somewhere,
bug turn
that will
feature,
actually help
but
you
that's
out,
fine.
and you'll be able to take aggro from the waves. Like we see, hey, the turret right there doing damage to the knights. That it all kind of helps that feeling of feeling like you're the vanguard and the last city, like you're helping to defend them. These emplacements are permanent and not just temporary.
Okay. You're really, really digging the trenches
Whiff.
and putting yourself in. Okay, again. We'll put that on the list of things that chat didn't see. We get a veto.
Yeah.
That's the one that everyone gets to forget. Sorry, chat, but that didn't just happen.
Everyone makes mistakes, man.
Also, too, actually, J.R. Bizzle in chat asks, are there awards going to be tied to the wave you get to? Now, I know Noah kind of mentioned this a little bit when he was referencing
This is a good
the coil
question.
earlier, but obviously there's between the level 10, or pardon me, the 10 wave and the 50 wave versions, what's the reward story for each one
So
of those?
in all the activities, every time you beat 10 waves and you beat the boss, you'll get a chest. You'll
Okay.
get rewards.
So every 10 waves,
Yep.
you get, okay.
And then in the challenge mode, there's the normal and the hard version of those. In the normal version, you get a normal chest all the way until the last wave. You can beat the final wave.
Yeah.
You'll get double rewards.
Oh, okay.
And then if you play the hard mode,
Yeah.
you get additional rewards in all the waves.
Excellent. Okay.
And so like. There's some little surprises there too. We might have along the way at the end as well, just if you're lucky.
Excellent. Yeah, for the ones that are really going to go ahead and try it a few times out, maybe there's an additional variable thrown in there from time to time. Excellent.
Okay, obviously you want your rewards
also
to
too,
scale
actually,
with difficulty.
Kurt Jones, 29, asks, how do revives work in this activity, both
Good
between
question.
normal and legend?
So that's actually a great question. As we see now, there is not. Oh my good lord! Wait, give me a second. Give me a second.
What a great time to
Tormentors.
There's a tormentor on your doorstep.
I can answer that for Noah. Noah, take down the Tormentor. The way
Oh,
that revives work is like in the first 2 sets,
Yeah.
darkness is off. But when we get to the 3rd set, we
Yeah.
turn darkness on.
And
so
extinguish.
if you all go down, or the ADU goes down, the activity's over.
That's it. Okay. So you just
Okay.
take the rewards you got for the 2.
And in
awesome.
Legend,
You got-
that's on by default.
Yeah, you don't lose
Pro-
any rewards.
yeah, probably a
every,
good way to
every
scale
set
it.
you complete, you'll get rewards.
Yeah.
But if you're halfway through a set and you fail,
Yeah.
that's it.
That's it. Just
Right,
take your
okay,
lunchbox
so
and go home.
it's
Yeah, well, you can
the
hop right
first
back in
handful
the
of waves are
playlist,
easy
then
enough to
hop
do.
right
It's
back in with your friends.
later
Yeah,
waves
try
that get
again.
hard
Which is
unless
what
you
I'm
get
gonna
the hard
do,
difficulty.
honestly. Like when this was getting developed behind the scenes here, and as we were kind of getting a sense of what Into the Light was going to be, I gotta tell you, like just the I don't know, the ability to just go
Your
ahead and
ADUs
keep
getting
diving
ripped
back
up, my
in,
guy.
testing new builds. I'm sure I'm not the only one who has every single one of their loadout slots filled with some hyper-specific loadout that I'm deeply in love with in its own way. And so I feel like this is the exact right time to go ahead and just continue diving in and just, bolstering those loadouts to begin with the Brave Arsenal, which again we'll be talking about next week. Don't you worry. But also too is just get a chance to go ahead and really see how they can thrive in environments just outside of even as difficult as GMs can be. Find something that really pushes it beyond that standard level that we're used to.
Yeah, and you're going to need to be ready for a lot. We're trying to throw a lot of variety at you, right? There's
Yeah.
the 2 combatant
Right.
factions. That
I'm
you're
glad
gonna
they're
be
at least
facing in
mentioning the
Fallen
build
Hive
crafting
that
side
you
of
can
things,
randomly be in
because
when
that's
you start
something
the
that's kind of
mission.
been
There's
trivialized
the
at this
multiple
point. Like we've
defensive
so
stations,
hyper optimized our
there's,
build
like,
crafting up to
the
this point.
progression of the waves, there's augments, all these things are kind of working together in concert to test your ability to coordinate as a team and in your build game too.
Excellent. Also, too, actually, Optimal Pickle in chat, wonderful name, I might add, is also curious. I know we just talked about scrap gathering, obviously, and how everyone kind of gets their own purse. Are you able to gift that scrap to other people, or you just get your own purse as a result of
you
that?
get
just
to
get your own
Gift the
purse.
scrap,
Yeah.
but you can both. If someone places something else, you could upgrade it.
Oh, okay,
You
got
can
it.
coordinate.
Got it.
Your spend.
They can drop to level 2, you can upgrade, or they
Right.
can
Kinda
drop to level
standard
1, you
stuff
can
we've
upgrade
seen
it to
so
level
far.
2. Nice, very good. All right, that communication is going to be
We wanted to
half
keep it
hour
simple
wave
and
24,
fast.
yes.
We didn't want to have
They
we
said
did
it's
a lot
gonna
of
be
work to make
50
sure it
waves,
was
so
as
in about an
streamlined as
hour
it could be,
long,
because
so that's about
currency
right.
can get complicated if
Sure.
you're not careful about it.
in the heat of battle, honestly. Yeah, it's like a sweeper bot,
Nobody
whatever.
wants
Yeah.
to open their wallet and be like, "You got a 5?"
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Can you break 3,000 scrap? Is that?
I'm getting shot here.
That's right. Just a little bit. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ghost will help you out with that.
I kind of was hoping that the
We're getting up there in
stages
the
of the waves
more
would be a bit
beefy.
crisper.
Yeah,
Instead,
you
it just
guys
seems
are
like kind of a
murdering
constant
your way through this
onslaught.
stuff,
There's not really like a buy phase. It's just sort of like a go, 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 go,
Another thing I
go.
really
I would have liked to have
appreciate
seen
about
it where
like the fact you can get lost
you
in
can
it. It's like,
only maybe
this
buy
is just gonna be a
something
great place
or
to
upgrade
go.
something during the buy
And-
phase
and just
rather
like,
than
if you
just
wanna
this
do bounties,
constant
if you wanna do
rush of
primes,
stuff.
You've got
Yeah.
things you want to level up, catalysts, like
Oh, man.
just like hop in onslaught and chill. And
Yeah.
you'll be able to really tear through a lot of enemies and like.
Hear that, everyone? You can leave the opening gates of Grasp of Avarice, finally. You go
Or
ahead and dive on into your
Shirochi, you don't
onslaught
have
with
to
the rest
farm
of
there
us.
anymore. Don't have to input that wish.
Yeah, and some waves are really hard, and other waves if you've got a bunch of guys coming down a hallway, you
Yeah.
unload your supers, unload your ammo, and it feels awesome.
Yeah.
Really have that peak power.
Yeah,
fantasy.
definitely. Like I
Yeah,
already
it's also
mentioned this,
to,
but the nice
know
thing
you're
about
getting
this is that
some
this is
cred
a
in
way,
chat
an
that you're
area
able
for
to
us to
dispatch
kind of
champions.
test the
I don't know why
strength
people are
of
asking
builds.
about a Bungie dev fighting champion mobs. I don't know if that's a reference to something, but you'll have to remind us. In chat. I don't know if I recall that moment necessarily.
Oh, I know what they're talking about. I'm telling you, I'm that guy. I'll drop the Bungie app. I don't care, man. Check me out.
I believe you,
I
honestly.
envy that level of confidence.
Yeah,
I'd be dead.
I hide in the background. I have my name in game is just Andy, and I hide amongst a field of other Andys with all of our little hash numbers at the end of our name. Honestly, though, if you see the one with the dead man's tail, you know that's me for certain.
Great weapon. One of my
You
favorites.
guys heard it here
honestly.
first.
So good.
It's so stylish.
Hunt
It's just like
Andy.
my favorite gun
Find
in
the
any video
DMT
game ever,
Andy.
honestly. It's really, really good. Though then again, we get along pretty darn well. Okay, so we're back on the pyramid ship.
Yes.
Also,
Every 6 waves, actually, you're gonna.
6. Thank
Well,
you.
on the 6th wave of each thing, so 6, 16, 26, 36, etc.
Okay.
You will take the fight to the witness and have a cool little encounter that's, it feels like an action movie.
Yeah.
You and your team get to run down against waves of combatants, in this hallway, and then there's an invincible warden at the end, and the only way to dispatch him and move on is you have to dunk in the wrist.
Palate cleanse.
Oh, and he pushed me.
Little breather.
Yeah, absolutely.
All the waves.
Also, too, actually, Jerome, from a lore standpoint, from a mechanic standpoint, obviously this helps, make sure that we're pushing forward in the activity and we've got an appropriate challenge. But why are the Guardians able to go ahead and even head back into these pyramid ships to go
It
ahead?
took us a long time to gain that power.
Yeah.
And now it's sort of permeable. It can go both ways, right?
Okay, so there is a buy phase,
The
but
witnesses'
yeah,
forces
interesting.
are
Okay,
much
you see that?
more
There's a little
able to
timer on the upper
access
left
our
there.
space, as we can see right there in
Certainly.
the middle of Midtown. But we are also able to access their space more.
Yeah.
So it's a double-edged sword,
Yeah.
so to speak.
They opened that door. Now they can't take
That's
it back.
right.
The
No
Guardians are gonna be in
backflip,
there
run it
emoting
back.
And meddling and having a grand old time. See? There we go.
Yeah,
Go
so
ahead and flex your rating
there
modes,
is
it's all
clear
right. Let's
buy
get it out of the
phases,
way.
which is good.
I say that bitterly.
I'm hoping
jealous
then
because I
the
think
higher
it's good.
difficulties make it towards not really feasible to go for purchasing and upgrading stuff because you're just so focused on
Yeah, this is
combat.
starting to-
You know, I just
Yeah,
want
yeah,
this
yeah,
to
yeah.
challenge.
All right.
Everybody
Okay,
wants
so
this to challenge them.
Let's lock in, guys.
Yeah, everybody wants this
So
to
we're just
challenge
making
them, and
more,
we're really
more
hoping that
theatrical.
that's
Yeah, we totally
what this is
aren't
going to
trying
bring.
It's super easy.
I just know I'm gonna turn a corner and there's gonna be the cursed thrall like right there. You see
Oh,
it?
whoa. Oh no, he alt tabbed. Quickly get the screenshots.
Alt tab.
He alt tabbed. No way. He alt
Also,
tabbed.
too,
we
just
go.
for everyone's awareness too, we're here live in the dev environment. So what you're seeing is obviously a quick peek behind the
Dude,
scenes.
somebody
But
screenshot
yeah, we're
all
obviously
that.
Working off of a dev build right now.
Get the secrets. The new paste bin's gonna go wild.
Doing the finisher appropriately on the thralls.
My favorite is the like quick draw gunslinger.
Handcrafted
Yeah.
I actually just
stream.
bought it. I was like, I need
You
it.
The
just
silver
like me
one that
for
kinda
real.
does the twirl around his finger. Oh yeah.
I was like, I need that. So I'll give up anything.
I got it. I think it was it Guardian Games last year where you got the chair to go ahead and just send them flying
That
at
did
1,000
not
miles an
just
hour.
happen.
Never gets old. Yeah,
Bro, I
absolutely.
cannot believe a Bungie dev alt tabbed in the
Aston
middle of a
players
live
carrying it
stream.
right now. They're going crazy.
I mean, it is their job.
Dude, we're gonna go crazy with what we
They've been doing
saw.
this for
If
months.
there's
I mean,
anything there.
They don't really have the technically the world's first, but
Yeah.
Yeah, we're the
That's right. Yeah. In our hearts.
no, it really that's going to be for players, right? We want
Yeah, certainly.
all of you to be able to hop in this again. Yeah, this is available for all players.
Yeah.
which is also really exciting. It's kind of like a big gift from all of us here
My
at Bungie
God.
to all of you out there, all of our guardians, our community.
Yeah.
So, yes, thank you. We're excited to be able to get you all buffed to take on the witness.
Yeah, honestly.
Oh.
It's not going to be easy, obviously. Just another
You have to work.
opportunity to equip everyone, you know?
I wonder if the
Something I
reason why
wanted
we
to
can't get
mention,
on
just to,
live
like, get a
servers right
little
now is
peek behind
because
the curtain when it comes to our friend Sweeperbot here, is he used to be the best
what they're doing.
the best decoy in the game, like better than all his other tiered variants, because there was a bug where only the broom would take any damage, and as we see, he's really skinny, so he was like basically nigh untouchable.
Functionally immortal sweeper bot.
Oh my God.
Must be nice, obviously.
That's
just to
a
have your
big-ass
Horcrux or
ogre.
whatever it is, right? But it's just his broom this time, as it would turn out.
We fixed it though.
Yeah, it's fair. All right.
That actually could be a
It'll
legit
live on
strategy,
again,
though.
another that lives
Barricade
on
the
strictly in our hearts.
the sweeper bot.
Also, too, out of curiosity, Vadar477 in chat asks, will there be, like, if you have just two people on your fire team and you want to go in solo, is there a private mode you can dive into this with?
Good
I
question.
believe you hop in the higher difficulties, you can do
Yeah,
that.
excellent.
Yeah.
Very
Okay,
cool.
so
All
only in high
So everyone out there that
difficulties.
wants to really challenge themselves, maybe attempt to solo all 50 waves? I think the theory is, our running theory is that it's impossible.
I think it's not possible. That's my charge to the community. Can you beat Legend
Do
solo
not challenge this community.
by your, like,
I
obviously
can
that's
already
solo.
tell you that you're
Beat
wrong.
Legend solo.
I
Someone's
have
got
not
it.
even
If my
set foot in
teammate
this
on the social
activity, and I
media team,
guarantee
Mitch,
you
is
that
out there
you're wrong.
watching while on vacation, so don't you dare be working. I think he's got that challenge cut out for himself as well.
Hey, I've learned not to underestimate the Destiny community at all.
Yeah.
Especially like
This
this
guy
Mission
gets it.
Whetstone. I thought it would take a lot longer for people to
Yeah.
do that. That was quick.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, honestly,
Players
we
are good.
underestimate the Guardians, much as the same as the Witness, at our own peril. So obviously, none of us want to do that. If anything, I'm just excited to go ahead and see this get in players' hands on April 9th.
Yeah, of course. I'm so excited to see like what strategies people come up with. As we see, we have another augment here where you are killing spark hoarders to spawn a spark, and when
Yeah,
you
same
dump
old,
the
same
rift,
old.
it actually does a
Yeah,
chunk of
dude,
damage to the boss.
at least
Looking
Dude
at
Bro
the
got
map
it right.
at the health
Do
bar
not
at the
challenge
bottom,
this community.
you'll
Day
see it
one
does
that
a
this
decent
launches, I
amount, so when you get
guarantee
to
you,
bosses that are a little
Esoteric
chunkier,
and other
there are
big
ways
names in
to
the community are going to
do
try to
extra
solo
damage
it.
to them.
And they're probably going to be able to
Jeez,
succeed.
Yeah, okay. Not too shabby.
Esoteric has already
I'm
soloed
also-
it,
I'll
yeah.
say it again, I'm so bitterly jealous I don't have buried bloodline right now. Like, you're making it look so good.
I was gonna have to carry you.
It's good. It's a good gun, especially if you're on other subclasses. It's just free devour. Plus the catalyst, you get devour and weaken pretty much on demand by using it.
It's also, too, maybe a small thing, but my personal favorite, just if I had to pick a champion mod, and I know it doesn't work like that, but I do have to give credit to anti-barrier, because it's every single barrier. It doesn't matter if it's a Hive Knight shield, doesn't matter if a
true.
Taken
Yeah,
Vandal
yeah.
goes ahead and puts their shield up, or if a Hobgoblin goes ahead and cloisters up. Like, it's
Useful
just
in
like, I'm
PvP
sorry,
as well.
I'm just going to keep shooting you right in the face. This is not how
God.
this works for you.
Okay.
No! What happened? All right, we're out of stream veto moments, obviously. No,
that's
sorry, but it's a shame you have to live with.
That didn't happen.
Are you sure you want to hand out your Bungie ID still?
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do
Okay,
it.
all right.
I don't back down.
I'll leave it to you on Twitter. That's fine.
Dude, you better not,
cook,
man.
it's fine.
Oh my gosh.
again at our.
That'd be
own
cool though.
peril.
I hope
We
maybe we could
underestimate.
get Dude for Spicy clips.
So
That'd be fun.
is this the final boss encounter in the pyramid for this particular wave?
Yes, for this particular wave, I think we're on wave 30,
Yes.
which means we're on our last. Our
L
last wave,
plus
which is-
ratio
you're
plus
gonna fight
fall
the boss.
off the
That's
map
Definitely
plus
a
one
little
of
beefier
us.
than the last two bosses.
Yeah.
But
We're going to
victory
dunk
laps.
and
This is-
kill it in
this is
one
more of a
shot.
trial.
Here we go.
There we go.
So and also too is that dunking mechanic that does extra damage to the boss. That's just is that like a modifier that kind of gets randomly added with each particular boss?
That's one of those augments, yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So there's no guarantee you're going to
hung
get that
jury.
one necessarily.
Nope.
There's the
Even
new icon
better.
there too. Did you
Excellent.
guys see
All right.
that?
Guys, let's do the emote. No.
All right, let's keep running more waves. Also, too, actually, I saw a question pop up in chat. Again, I apologize. I missed the name. Twitch chat is moving fast, but thank you to all you Guardians for
46,000
joining us.
something people
Is there
in
any
there.
kind of a timer present in this activity, or do you just get to dive in and take your time?
The only timer is actually present in the purchase phase. We want to kind of keep that fast-paced flow going.
Yeah.
But otherwise, we just have the timer ticking up to see how long your session has been. But yeah, there's no timer. We're not counting down like
Yeah.
10 minutes to beat a whole wave or something.
The only real fail condition is
Using Kindled Orchid. I think this
the
is
Fire Team alive. and
Midnight
is
Coup.
ADU still standing.
Got it. Okay. And again, once the ADU is gone, that's it.
That's it.
Okay. You lose on wave one somehow. That's
Yeah.
it.
Generally,
Okay.
we want to be pretty clear about our failure conditions. We don't want to stack.
Yeah.
A bunch of like oh, you have to do
That's fair. There's like a and B and a C, nothing like that. Okay. And again, you're only defending its one ADU that kind of will transition. From
only the current ADU. It will move with you.
Got it. Okay, thank you. That's perfect. Also, to chat, I see you asking for information on the loot to show us what weapons are on the way. Tune in next week. We'll have plenty for you. I can promise you that.
Okay. One thing
Yeah,
I'm
Shax is,
interested in knowing is
If you go into
Is
the
there
lore,
a-
Shax is working with
an ever harder to achieve goal. Like Crucible, for
some
example.
folks, some characters from the past.
That's right, yeah.
And also opening up his private reserve
Interesting.
Okay.
for our use.
Yeah.
So,
Like Crucible, there's
is this-
always
is
like
this
a
something
bigger,
Shax
better
has been
game to
sitting on
achieve.
for a
I'm
while,
wondering
or has
if
he been
that's
working
going
on
to
this
have the
behind the
same
scenes?
well, there've been
spark
some,
here.
some weapons that have been frowned upon in the Crucible.
Yeah.
And but now's the time to bring those out.
Yeah.
Anything
Vanguard
that-
outlawing stuff is not something we have time for at this point.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And if it's
That
dangerous,
makes no sense.
now's the time to bust it out.
All the better. Obviously.
You know,
yeah.
high risk, high reward. That's how I see it.
And we, if anything, are facing down. our
Talking
biggest
about
risk in the witness so
meta
far,
in a
obviously, so making
PvE
sure that Shax
context
goes
is
ahead and opens those
wild.
coffers, nothing short of generous, I'll say. Just
You know what would be
you improve
would
the
be
ability
really
of regeneration
healthy
right
for
now, or
this
are you just
activity if
that good
all
at
three
that?
types of champions spawned.
I feel like you're
say
not
that.
hearing me. I'm that guy.
you have mentioned that once or
Noah
twice,
plays a
actually. I don't know.
Noah maybe plays an unhealthy amount of Destiny.
Sometimes I will, not even
that
sometimes,
feeling.
oftentimes I get off work and immediately I'm like, okay.
I think there was a
That was
was
on
there,
me.
Noah, by the way, and I'm not sure if you saw that. That's
But I immediately get on and play. I do raids and dungeons. I mean, I've been doing a lot of the coil recently.
yeah.
My Rosaraga.
My dad and I end up playing this game a lot, and so basically every single day after work, it's just like us texting each other, being like, "Hey, so when are you hopping on? When are you done with
They're
dinner?"
not really giving anything for us
I
here to
imagine
work
we'll
with.
probably more so do the
right
easy
now,
ones,
right?
but I've got my Nightfall.
We're just
crew
kinda
I'm sure he'd
chatting
dive in here
about
with. Although
life
honestly, I
stuff
think
at this point.
He's more loot paid, my dad, than any of us, so I think he'd have no problem diving in here.
That's awesome to hear. That's what Destiny is all about, right?
I'm
Yeah, bringing
worried
people
because the
together.
activity
Yeah.
is so long. I'm worried it's just going to be a chore. And you know that there's going to be like quests and stuff to do like 50 of these things or whatever,
Let's
right?
see.
I'm just
Out of
hoping this
curiosity
doesn't
as
become a
well,
chore.
I'm not sure if we can mention this one, but is Tom, is there a light level increase with Into the Light, or is this
Ooh,
still
good
at
question.
1830? I believe it is.
It is at the current power.
Current power? Cool.
Yep.
All right, that hasn't changed.
Interesting. Okay, good to know.
Thank you, Nikki Knight.
Good question.
That question as well.
Oh, it's time. I can make
Is it time?
super. Okay, no. I don't have enough for that. Nice.
How much scrap you sitting on right now?
50
on
waves already sounds like a chore.
5,000.
Yeah,
Okay.
and like that's my point. Like I would love. Okay, hear me out.
Too late.
Right?
Scrap for cash.
I would love for
got
there to
an
be like
narrative
a
department. Honestly, that
leaderboard
is-
type system.
I want to say obnoxiously good.
I'm sure
It's
there
like- so
probably
it's like,
is,
man,
but something
appreciate
where it's
that.
like
You
get
can
as many
steal
kills
our
as
job.
possible and I don't know, have something
right
on
tweets.
on an emblem or something that flexes how many kills you've gotten during like a grandmaster wave. Something that is a less extrinsic motivation, more intrinsic motivation. Something that's just interesting to do
Remaining
because
attempts, and
it's
again, we're still
hard
fighting the Hive.
and
We were
rewarding
fighting
and
the
fun to
Fallen
play
earlier.
by
Oh my
itself.
please.
So there
you
will
know,
be multiple
something to push
sets
for.
of the Witnesses armies going ahead and chasing us down in this activity. Oh dear.
Usually it's
I
just
should
one
have super-
per run.
Right, yeah. For the sake of the developer
yep.
tools, went ahead and just swap that over just so folks can get a look.
You know it's getting harder when Noah stops flexing.
I know, right? Yeah.
He's actually
Okay,
having to.
there's a lot going on, you know?
There is.
Like,
Fairness. And I think also, too, this is something we sort of touched on yesterday when we were doing our initial playthroughs, but especially when you get to these higher levels and it's not just kind of the, the proverbial, comparatively speaking, walk in the park that the first few are, like, you really got to keep your comms
But it
crisp
takes
with
so
your
long
team.
to
You got to
get
make
here,
sure that you're
though.
really aligning, not even necessarily your champion mods, but maybe sending your scrap to one part to really go ahead and stymie the bad guys there so you can focus your attention, your abilities, your supers on another lane. Actually, also, too, to that end, obviously the pyramids have been doing some terraforming.
50
but,
waves, no defense,
Tom,
yeah.
when you guys were building this activity, how are you guys going about even changing these maps? It looks like you guys have changed the architecture in some pretty significant ways.
Well, you see, we changed them so that we could fit the massive fucking ogres through the doors.
Lanes for the enemies to kind of like attack the ADU from, and they give you like these fronts that you have to divide your attention across the team. So you really have to be like, oh, they're coming from the left, they're coming from the right. You take this way, I take that way.
Yeah.
And
This is match made,
a lot of times in these maps, they're great for PvP.
Yeah.
But they didn't have the lanes we needed, and the artists and the designers working together like, oh, like what if like the pyramids just like evaporated this building right here.
Yeah.
And
it's like, great, let's do it.
Yeah, and that really, so we had to open up some channels in here, and like that, we got the great, fictional context where we can be like, no, it's Crisis Forces, it's not, it's not Todd.
Yeah, sure. All right, and also, too, I'm getting some word from the Traveler in the Sky. No, I hate to break it to you, but we have come to the end of our gameplay segment. You must return from your throne world.
I think I performed pretty well.
They didn't
I'll
even
be
get to
first
the end,
agree with you, especially
bruh.
because I don't want to have to face you down in this activity. I want your help, honestly. When it
Yeah,
comes
we'll just
down to it.
1v1 in Crucible sometime.
Yeah, and also too is I think
We'll 1v1
I
any
think we can say
developer.
it, but this is going to happen. We maybe won't say where, but this isn't the only location that players are going to have Onslaught available to them. Yeah,
Right.
there'll be more than that, obviously. Noah, welcome back from the Throne World. It's good to see you.
I got a lot of tithes. I feel like Eris and I are comparable right now.
So you're going to turn into a hive? Never mind. I don't want to attempt turning into a hive god. That's fine. We'll leave that for your
That's
own
the next
adventures.
expansion.
Obviously, that's true. Yeah, we'll see. But no, Noah, thank you very much for taking us through that.
thanks
And
for having
of
us
course,
to get
for
through.
everyone
Yeah, it's
here on
about
Twitch chat, thank you for
a minute
joining us.
away.
But before we go ahead and head on out, we obviously, this is just kind of the first look at what's to come in Destiny 2 Into the Light. Again, as a reminder, we're going to be doing 3 streams showing up all of this content that's going to be coming out, available to all players. And of course, before we go ahead and head off, Tom, you guys have all worked so heavily on this activity. Tom, we'll start with you. When Onslaught releases, when it gets in players' hands on April 9th, what are you most looking forward to?
Inverted like, oh, you're so right.
I really want to see what players do with
He's
the
a
defensives.
spy.
I want to see like what
That
their
developer's a
strategies are. I know
spy.
Noah's got his strategies. I've got mine. Maybe mine are a little less developed than his. And just be able to see. Also, it's a great time to get back in and play. It's going to be a great time to play Destiny. It's going to be like new activities, tons
Show,
of
don't
rewards. It's going to be fun. I'm going to be hopping in with me and my sons.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome. Yeah. Jerome, as someone who's gone ahead and helped craft this story, to bring this to life, obviously, to make sure it fits into the Destiny universe so well, what are you most looking forward to when this releases on April 9th?
First of all, people getting absolutely hyped out of their minds for the final shape, and I want to see what builds arise out of this. It's a kind of a different strategic calculus than we've seen
don't think it's
before.
gonna
so I want
change
to see
anything,
how
though,
the
guys.
players innovate and deal with this new challenge.
I don't know.
Calculus. I'm going to file that one away. That's the narrative team, everyone. Geez, just making us all look bad. And of course, Noah, you've helped brick by brick put this together, this brand new activity. As someone who's obviously spent a ton of time playing it in addition to developing it,
Noah
when it
looks
gets out
uncomfortable.
into the wild, when you've got the chance to play it with your friends, what are you most looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to just getting my reps in, seeing how far we can get, especially on Legend. Get extra rewards, have extra difficulty, just have fun with friends and trying to see, like Jerome was saying, like what builds arise, like what cool stories come out of playing things like this. Like we saw, you can have a big tormentor show up and like all these different things, those little emergent moments are what really makes Onslaught special at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And I'm really proud of what the team and everyone has done. Like I'm a very small part of a larger team. Teams are way better than heroes.
Yeah,
And
you're here.
Everyone has done such a great job building Onslaught and just curating stuff for Into the Light. I'm so excited for what's going to show up in these next live streams.
Awesome. Yeah, and thank you guys all
fine
for
with this
being
free
here
content.
today.
Yeah,
to
that's a
represent
good thing
the
to
team and
remember,
help us
Counterfeit.
show this first glimpse at Into the Light to all the players out there. Obviously, it's pretty great to have you guys here, bright and early in the morning.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. Yep. All right, everyone. Well, I believe that's it from us here at Bungie HQ. As a quick reminder, again, we'll be back next week at the same Bungie time, same Bungie place to show you some even more content about Into the Light, including some returning Guardian favorite weapons, which you may have gotten a glimpse of today, a brand new look at an all-new social space as well that you can take your fire team down to, and even more information about upcoming rewards. Before we obviously set it off, I want to again thank our guests here for joining us today, to the entire Destiny development team who behind the scenes right now is working on this content, bringing it to life for all of us. Thank you all so much for your hard work. work. To Clayton and Ashley, our play testers in the back who went ahead and helped fill out the fire team. Getting some waves. There we go. Thank you very much. To the amazing team of producers who are here putting on the show, thank you all so much. Genuinely, it's amazing to have all of your assistants. They have the distinct difficulty of making me look good on camera, so believe me, their work is cut out for them. And to our team of moderators in chat, you're the real heroes. Thank you so much for your time. But in the meantime, again, reminder, we'll be back next week at the same time and place to show you even more content. But until then, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we'll see y'all Starside.
Okay. And that's where we get the send off. Okay, do we get anything post credits? Do we get any post credits? You know, little snippets. All right. So far, what are our thoughts, chat? What are we thinking? Let me see what you guys are thinking in the chat. How are we feeling about all this? Old tower definitely confirmed. I don't know about confirmed, but it definitely seems like it's gonna be a thing. I see literally in this order, looks fun, meh, L update. We got the full range of emotions here. Destiny 2X balloons, yeah. Finally something new, recycle. I'm totally fine if they want to recycle Crucible maps or something like that. I just hope they go the other direction and make PvE stuff into Crucible maps, right? That'd be dope. Mid, it's free. Yep, that's the thing to remember, right? Because this is free. This is not something you're going to have to pay for a season to do. You're just going to have this. For being free, it's not bad. Yeah, I think that's kind of like the most like level-headed approach to take to this, because this doesn't seem, and that's it. Damn. All right. This doesn't seem like anything too crazy. Damn, dude, they had 95,000 people watching. That's nuts. Holy cow. That's absolutely crazy. All right, we're going to get going here into some PvP stuff here in just a bit. We're going to be doing some stupid builds from chat. Okay, let me bring up my OBS here. Go back to this screen here. Yeah. I need to get rid of this on the vibes. Hold up. Yeah, there we go. All right. So yeah, nothing else here. We're going to get back over here. There we go. Well, I can change all this text out now. Here are my thoughts if you guys care. Let me close this on down here. Here are my thoughts on the whole situation. Like a lot of people said, there's not a lot that's going on here that's crazy. You know, it seems kind of standard. It just seems like a typical Bungie-esque mission. We didn't even get to see the end of the waves. I am encouraged that they are at least trying to make the ending waves more difficult. I know that scheduling or making PvE activities harder. Let me see if this, are we even able to launch here? Let's see. Maybe? Nope. Okay, so yeah, we got error codes for a minute. That's fine. Yeah. Dedicated mode with matchmaking. Yeah, it's a dedicated mode with matchmaking. The higher difficulties they said would not have matchmaking. They want the coordination and the communication between people. My fear is that this is going to be too easy. I really hope that on the actual hard difficulties, that they intentionally make it to where like your esoterics and such, your dados, your sweatsicles, they struggle. Like this is not an easy activity, and not that it's hard in the way that enemies deal more damage and take more hits, but hard in the way that it just genuinely requires more mechanical skill. And one of the things that they mentioned is like, oh yeah, the build crafting. It's like, is the build crafting really going to be a thing though? Really? Because from what we saw, this is kind of just your very traditional wave defense type stuff. I highly doubt, at least in personal, from my first look here, I highly doubt we're going to see any like crazy new builds that are going to pop up exclusively for this activity. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just seems like it's going to be just the basic stuff, right? I'm kind of pleased for something that's free and really just means to hold us over to final shape. I think it's fine. I agree. I 100% agree with that. Like I said, I really, like, my big thing here, like, I'm very whelmed. You know what I'm saying? I'm very, very whelmed. PS5 update is live. Okay, let me go ahead and relaunch here. For what we saw, I'm happy with what we saw. I'm hoping that this ends up being something great, right? That this ends up being something that's far better than just like another activity to kill time. You know what I'm saying? It'll be dares for the 30th. Yeah, I could see that. It's really a matter of execution, because Dares of Eternity was pretty fun, right? As a PvE activity, as a kind of like a filler quote unquote activity. Oh, there's the download. Gosh darn it. Son of a bitch. All right. It's here to stay, right? Or is it gone? I believe it's here to stay. Yeah, I believe it's here to stay. Like somebody said, there it is. Like somebody said, it's like the Dares of Eternity thing. So it's going to be something that hangs around for a little while. Hoping for a long time. It's not that there's something newish. Yeah, it's a good update. Like it as an update, like I think everybody can agree. If you had to pay for this, we'd be far more critical of this, right? We'd be ripping this thing to shreds, looking at it, going, "This is just a rehash. We're reusing old assets." And right, sure, right? But because this is free, the activity does seem to be mechanically different. I love the little buy phases and stuff. That's cool. Like I said, for me, I really hope it's legitimately challenging. That's the biggest thing that's going to sully this experience, is I really hope this gives us something to work on. Because I find that this is going to be a great little area to test bed builds. Because there's going to be a lot of stuff that we've seen in other places. Lots of big hordes with big enemies and boss phases and so on and so forth. All in this rapid fire paced action. I'm hoping that that's going to deliver on that experience well enough that we can use this as like a thermometer for builds going forward. Because if we can, that means that the difficulty in that activity is good enough to keep us interested throughout the rest of the stuff. Right? I'm really hoping this delivers well. The chat on both channels were so bad. Really? What was going on, Dragons? Please fill us in. New way to grind crafted weapon levels. Yeah, they mentioned that too. They said you don't need to go to you don't need to do the Shuro Chi thing. You can actually just do this now. It was garbage. Really? Were they just being rude? IGN chat 120% toxic. Wow. Really? I feel bad for the mods having to deal with these chats. Yeah, obviously. But I didn't expect them to be like super duper toxic though. Everyone is spamming L's, reduce, reuse, recycle. Really? You see, and that sucks, right? That freaking sucks. Stuff like that. Yeah, that's so... Because here's the thing. Like, you might say, oh, Bungie's some multi-million-dollar company. That's not going to bother them. Absolutely that bothers the individual devs, right? Because the devs have to make smart decisions about what and where they reuse stuff, right? They have to be careful about reusing the right stuff. Because it's just not feasible for something, especially a free mid-drought season update, for them to just completely create something brand new, like a new map. But it's much smarter and still very, very logical for them to instead take something that we already have, rework it, and then, give it to us that way. I'm totally fine with that. And I hope all of my chat is as well, right? Obviously, we would prefer something that's brand damn new, right? But for what it is, that's totally acceptable. 100% acceptable. Right? Am I alone in that? Does chat kind of agree with me there? Only upset with the fact that they used a PvP map for a PvE activity. Why would you care? I wish they could have used old Red War maps and expanded on that. I think making the three-part stream not good. But why would you care though, right? Like, for me, if they want to take all of my Crucible maps and rework them to be a PvE thing, go for it, right? Freaking go for it. I don't care. Like I said, I would like them to take it a step further and go the other direction and remake PvE stuff into PvP, right? Ain't nothing wrong with taking something that they know works. Like, okay, great example of this. I'm going to bring up Call of Duty. Call of Duty has its Warzone mode. It has individual small, like the traditional Call of Duty experience maps, and then they have like the Battlefield-esque mode. And for all of that, they reuse stuff, but it all feels like a completely new experience, right? As long as the experience feels different, it doesn't matter if something was reused, right? It's like the difference between riding a skateboard on your feet and riding a skateboard on your belly. It's still a skateboard, but the two experiences are going to be vastly different. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm generally speaking, I'm obviously a bit critical of Bungie. I do think that the new activity isn't going to be this big, life game-saving activity or whatever, but I think it'll probably be good enough. And I'm hoping that what we saw here today was just a small little piece, and that what we'll actually get is something that's legitimately a great activity, something on the level of the Dares of Eternity or better, right? Something that's a new core activity style of vibe that this brings. That's my big hope here, is that this activity comes in, steps in, and acts similarly to a new Crucible experience, Strikes. I know this is going to be a tough one. Gambit, right? Something that is like, yeah, I want to go play this activity, right? That the loot itself, here's the big thing, that the loot itself isn't the only reason to play, right? Like, part of the reason why we love PvP on this channel so much is that it doesn't matter what we're doing, we're having fun playing PvP. Now, I know that's not everybody's cup of tea, right? But for us, like that, it has perfectly captured that vibe. And in fact, I'm going to play some Titan today. We are going to be doing private matches today, everybody. So if you'd like to join us, and I'll continue our conversation here. Last week at the Guardian Games, by the way. All right, there's all your announcements. I hope you got to see it all. Bungie ID is in the description. We are going to be doing private matches. Go ahead and join on in. We'll continue our discussion as people are joining in here. We'll do some Clash. We are looking for stupid builds today, which you can do through super chats. We'll start on Altar of Flame. We'll work our way down. Cool. All right, we'll get everybody in here as we're going. Anyway, continuing on. So I'm hoping that this activity is fun and intrinsically motivating, right? Not something that you only want to do just for the loot, because I feel like a lot of the time that Bungie releases an activity, most of the main motivation for players is to do it just for the loot. And I feel like we're at a place now where loot isn't enough of a motivation anymore. Like, power creep has gotten so bad, and we've gotten like such good loot that doing something like that just isn't gonna cut it. You know what I'm saying? This content nostalgia only goes so far. Yeah, but like, again, it's free, right? If you were paying for this, I would be ripping Bungie to shreds. Like, you couldn't even create a new place. This just looks like just traditional defend the point with one extra step, right? But this is free. You know what I'm saying? So, anywho, it is kind of funny that they are introducing Shax into the rest of the population as a whole. He's been released from his cage. You know? So that's pretty good. I'm very happy for what they said at the end, that there will be other maps more than Midtown. Yeah, Dares of Eternity, the same place back-to-backs felt very boring. Yeah, that's fair. That's 100% fair. The thing that makes Dares of Eternity interesting is, like, it's the same stage but different actors, right? Not like different enemies, but different things that you have to do inside them, right? So, yeah. Yeah, different maps is going to be good. Like I said, I hope they give us a lot of variety. Reiterating this again, my biggest fear is that it's going to just be too easy. You know what I'm saying? It's just going to be too easy. And I'm hoping that it is something that I hope that when somebody says, it's the similar kind of vibe when somebody says, oh yeah, I'm an Ascendant player, right? Like, oh shit, you're an Ascendant player? Damn. Oh, I gotta get that's so good. You're such a good player. I'm hoping that the hard difficulty of this has the same vibe, right? When you say I'm wave 50 on the hard mode of this wave defense, whatever this thing is going to be called, you know, like the reaction that gives is like, oh damn, dude, you're kind of the GOAT, you know. So, anyhow, I think we're going to go ahead now and pivot on over to stupid builds. So if you'd like to join us for that, go ahead and jump on in. I'm going to quickly, as this fills up, once again, the Bungie ID is in the description. Even if you're on console, you should be able to enable your chat and then type the /join in there. There's Mark. I'm going to quickly run downstairs, grab some coffee and a snack, and I'll be right back, chat. So, yeah. Don't go anywhere. I know we're going to lose viewers. Chat, keep the people here who are thinking about leaving entertained. We don't often have this many people watching at one. No new exotic. Yeah. How to join. You're going to type /join in the Bungie ID that is in the description. We will be cycling lobbies as well. So if you don't get in on this lobby, we're going to cycle out. You can join us on the next lobby. All right. If you're on one more thing, if you are on console and you don't know how to join, you need to make sure that your text chat is on. I have it off by default, as you can see here. So you need to turn this on, and then you'll see on this screen down here, you'll see an option to type into the text chat, right? And then you'll type /join, and then the Bungie ID that's in the description here. There'll be my Bungie ID, and then it'll join you up. Okay? Misa is the people's D2 streamer. I hope so. I can tell you, I'll sit down and get comfortable. Just watch the reveal, Black Army weapons next week or something like that. Yeah, I like that they're breaking this up too. It's kind of fun to rouse the community. I actually think that's really smart PR on their part, not to just reveal everything all at once, right? to break this up to be separate, different streams, you know, where it's not just here's everything all at once. Okay, bye. Instead, it's like, yeah, come back next week. Let's talk about weapons. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about that. Right? It's good. Anyway, Black Army and everyone suddenly calls this update goated because the community have their nostalgia goggles glued on. Yeah. I mean, like I said, though, it is as a free update. Getting 100 any percent of anything, getting something out of nothing is like an infinite gain. You know what I'm saying? As long as nothing is removed and we literally just get updates, you know what I'm saying? It's like saying you get a new Crucible map, and it's an old one that we've already had. Like, obviously, we'd still like more, but it's still happy to have it. It was free, right? Yeah, balance teams. I'll be right back, chat. Talk about your favorite salmon. Oh, I should also probably turn on the music because I don't think I turned it on. I'll talk about why my music was off when I get back. There you go. Music. Good. All right, chat, I have returned. All right. We good? Everybody still here? We still happy? All right. Good. I have run downstairs. Has anybody ever been to Firehouse Subs? Just out of curiosity. Anybody do Firehouse Subs? Oh, Warden's Warning. Strand Titan with Arbor Warden. Final Warning. Ooh. I see what you're cooking, Spooky. I see what you're cooking. Let me grab that. There we go. Copy. Saving your build here. I'm going to do one warm-up game with... Oh, let me show you guys... no, I won't mention it here. I won't mention it here. I was going to say something else here. There we go. There we go. I believe I have once. Yeah, not a fan. Really? Not a fan. Interesting. Best meatball subs in the business. Yeah, that's typically the reaction I tend to see is that, yeah, they're pretty good. Kind of pricey, but pretty good. Firehouse Bomb AF. Anyway, so you guys are familiar. If you guys aren't aware, Firehouse Subs is obviously a sub restaurant, a sandwich restaurant, right? They've typically put an emphasis on their spiciness and their hot sauce bar, with generally having good ingredients and so on and so forth. But anyway, they have like a proprietary soft drink, and it's like the sugariest, just most red food dye food you'll ever experience in your life, right? And I got a big ol'... I asked because they said like, oh yeah, the drink and chips are free because we had this coupon. They're like, what size do you want? I'm like, well, I might as well get large, right? And it's like, it's the size of the 50 kilogram or 500 kilogram bomb from freaking from Helldivers, dude. It's massive. I did not expect this damn thing to be so freaking big, bro. All right, let's go ahead and let's actually play some video games here. Let me get the vibe track turned on here. Let's have a little bit of fun. Yeah, dude, it's like bigger than my forearm. This thing is huge. I'm a tall guy. God damn. Yeah, man. Ooh, that snap-on was sus. That was a sus AF snap. Gonna reload. Yep. Got it cleaned up from there. Gotcha. Prevent the next guy from rushing. There you go. Just like that. Got some team shots on him as well. 6-4. Where the spawn's at, though. So that's also what she said. Damn it. Damn, I missed one bullet! I'm so sad right now. I'm playing D2 on my Xbox One, and loading is so long. Can't see what map it is until the game starts, bruh. Upgrade, my guy. Upgrade. I don't have the juice. Thorpaz, thank you for the 20. I'll grab that in just a bit. Hey, TDT, I've got something really stupid. Touch of Malice. Aw, dude, I don't have Touch of Malice. I don't have Touch of Malice. Trust me, I want it. We've been farming. I don't have it, though. I'm so sorry, dude. You want to use that for something else? Oh, I'm dead. The idea being the Sequence to get the Devour active. Yeah, that's actually a build that, ironically, Crit Magnet was running. Ah, Sag. Yeah, I know. Crit Magnet was running that build, and he's been having a grand old time with it. And if Crit's doing well with it, you know it's good. So I can already tell you that that build is popping. Damn. It's a pretty good build. Yep. It's a really smart build. It's probably the best use of the Touch of Malice in PvP that you can get, because it's like a 3-tap, isn't it? When it's all stacked up and ready to go. Yeah, he living. There we go. Oh, he has a rocket. I can see the comments in Reddit threads now. Marathon needs to fail. Should have ported D1 to PC instead. No, that's already that kind of conversation's already happening. Like I said, I try to hope that my community... Ah, damn it. I hope that my community is critical of Bungie, but not unreasonable with Bungie, right? Because, like, the whole, like, apparently, the actual Bungie's chats themselves with, like, reuse content, blah, 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 is so stupid. Because that's just discouraging good stuff, right? You don't want to discourage the wrong things. I'm gonna die! Yep. Constructive criticism, yes. Doesn't mean you can't be picky, but it has to be constructive. You damn yourself with an Arcanade trigger risk runner effect. Yes, that's correct. Can I hit a shot? Oh my gosh, can I please hit the shot? Massive backwards build, I see that as well. Let me get Thorpaz here as well. Hold on, let me. Oh, I'm gonna clip all these once this game ends. We got 6 minutes left. But Thorpaz, don't forget to give me a new build there, because I want to make sure I honor that. Also, Smelly Mayo, if you're out there right now, you also have a build from a couple streams ago. I'm just begging somebody to punch me. Begging somebody to punch me. Come here, you. Storm Grenade. I think Pulse Grenade's probably a little easier. He tried. Love that he died to Lumina. Yeah. Welcome to Stupid Builds, where we take stuff that isn't just the traditional PvP experience. Oh, I'm dead. Damn, there's another guy there. Maniacal laughter. Yeah. If you've never been in a Stupid Build stream, if this is your first time in TDT, and you have reservations about PvP, this might be a more enjoyable experience for you. This is like the PvP that I feel like Destiny's at its best for. Damn, I missed so many shots there. Bro, I'm not on right now. I haven't had breakfast yet, okay? That's my excuse. There we go. We have our super ready. This is checkmate. Yes, checkmate is now the permanent modifier. It is the new norm. Get used to checkmate. Damn, I missed someone. You know what? Fuck it. There you go. Oh, there's a guy on my left. Don't miss your shots, Misum. You could have saved that, you bitch. The new norm, yes. This is, checkmate is the standard now. Or rather, like, checkmate light would be the way I'd put it. I don't quite have the range for that. Damn. I went to trials last night with Eidolon Alley and destroyed people. It's a pretty solid auto, all things considered. ADHD causing TDT not to eat. No, more that I was like, oh yeah, there's that stream thing today. I should probably stream that. Do a little watch party thing with that, you know? Traded that out. DJ, how about this? Huckleberry and Astrocyte? I actually do that quite a bit. That's a build that I kind of swap off to on my Astrocyte build. Just finished, my friends, and we're going positive towards it. Yeet! Ah, another Nova Warp! They're just tearing the update apart. Yeah, like, I get being like, oh, it's reused content, blah, 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 right? But, like, you're acting like you paid for this. You're not owed anything if it's something you didn't pay for. This is not something you signed up to when you bought the expansion, right? Like, you didn't sign up for the Into the Light update. You expected them to hopefully have good updates. Sure, you could say that. But this update in particular was just a bonus on top, you know? Yeah, it's a smart way to reuse content at that, too.
3 minutes.
Like, one of the things that, just been doing stuff with Wit, just in our Discord game, a freaking Discord game of all things, one of the mentalities that I see far more often than I would like is this idea of, like, I'm owed something. Like, gamers just thinking like they're owed something just because they play the game. That is such a bad mentality. It's such a terrible mentality. Also, I just noticed that we're slightly off center. Hold on. Oh, it's slightly too large. Hold on. Wait, what? I'm a professional. Don't worry about it. Where did I do this? How did I fix this last time? Fit to screen. There we go. I'm a professional. Don't trust me on that. You said that and I got ads. I'm a member. Yeah, the ads still run despite members. I wish there was a way to disable that for members specifically, just like how Twitch does it for subs. But sadly, no. Damn, good shot there. Centrifuge feels less accurate than other 450s. I disagree. It feels more accurate in my opinion. Feels better in my opinion. Somebody else back here. Oh, absolutely double punch you there. Got tags on all of them there. I got killed by the volatile, of course I did. Damn. Good. This is a hot take, but I missed the Leviathan PvP maps. I don't think that's a hot take. I wish we still had all the PvP maps, even if they're hot garbage. Doesn't mean you need to keep them in rotation, but like give us the option to run them in private matches. If I pay something, I want that thing to be good. If it's being sold as good quality, I think it's reasonable. I feel that I owed that good quality, which is true, right? But this is a free update. There are certain things that you are not owed that is given as a general, just good faith thing to do. Not necessarily something that is anything that you were paid to have. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, having good quality or whatnot, absolutely. But that is just generally like, you know, the game's updated, it's bug free, and so on and so forth. Here, let me make sure I got the builds here. Hold on, I'm starting to lose track of the builds. Let me grab Salim's real quick. Like, I understand what you're saying, right? But there's a line between what you're owed and what you're expecting. And I think that that's where people get confused. Close game, all things considered. Let me grab King's build here. King Finn, thank you. Thank you. All right, Thorpaz, you out there? You still out there, Thorpaz? That's fair. I can agree with that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. That mentality is so unfortunately rare on the internet. I disagree with you. However, I see your point. That is so rare. So oftentimes it's like, you disagree with me. Well, you're clearly Satan himself. There's no other explanation. So. I'm struggling with the switch to Omega. Yeah, we're trying to train Mark to try a different playstyle here. Oh, actually, we were down a man. Literally just King's idea. Oh, for the build. Thorpaz, you still out there? Yeah, okay. Thorpaz, give me your build. Let me run your build here. I'm going to run Salim's here. Let me get some food in me because I haven't eaten breakfast yet. But I got some here. Mac and cheese for breakfast is like possibly the greatest thing. Hot take, chat, but mac and cheese is just like the Pokemon evolution of cereal. Think about it. It's milk and some type of like wheat or grain. Ah, delicious. Mac and cheese equals the perfect balance of carbs and protein. Let's ignore the fat that's in them as well. Mac and cheese with coffee? No, I didn't say with coffee. I have the, like I said, I have the fuck all size big gulp freaking red food dye drink from Firehouse Subs. That's my drink right now. Mac and cheese ASMR. That is disgusting for breakfast. What? Okay, another hot take. All right, I'm gonna set the chat ablaze then. Let me make sure I grab Thorpaz's build here. Hold on, before this gets too crazy. Where did he go? I just saw him. Where did he go? Gosh darn it! I just saw you. Why can't I find you now? Vexcalibur. Okay, Vexcalibur with Winter Sky and Blink. Okay, there we go. Got you. All right. While I'm loading in this next build, I'm going to put you a little bit later on the list, but I'm going to be able to grab you. Most breakfast foods suck. Most like commonly accepted breakfast foods are hot garbage. It's just sugar or carbs. There's no sustenance to them. Pancakes, exactly my point. Just carbs and sugar. It's literally just carbs and sugar. Like, don't get me wrong. Those are delicious. But as a food, a quote-unquote food, terrible. Especially for the meal that's supposed to be the quote-unquote most important meal of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me something that actually has some kind of nutritional value. Give me that kickstart. Breakfast foods are unoptimal. Bacon, eggs, and toast, great. That's an exception to the rule. That is an exception to the rule. Bacon, eggs, and toast, fantastic. Still lacking a bit of the sustenance there, but a bit of protein at the start is exactly what you need, right? But most, like, when you say breakfast foods, most people think, like mention, pancakes, which again, I love them. They're very tasty. Pancakes, French toast, cereal, like that kind of stuff. Have you had the pancake sausage corn dog? I have. I have very mixed emotions about it. All right, we're doing Strand Titan with Arbor Warden and Final Warning. Let me get this up here. Here's my Final Warning. Here is my Arbor Warden. There we go. And a couple things to make sure that this works out well. Obviously, we're going to be doing the Suspend business. So we're going to do Dreknir's Lash. We're doing Wisdom, Warding, Mind Continuity. Yeah. Strand Titan, Arbor Warding, blah, 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 blah. Suspend them, rally barricade, then mark them for death, ADS, or crouch at rally. Okay. All right, that's probably what they were using here. So we're doing this with Wisdom, Warding, Mind Continuity. Okay, Continuity. I don't have all these unlocked. You know what? I should probably zip down and get these all taken care of, huh? Because I haven't actually finished these on this character yet. I'm going to split off. We're going to refresh the lobby. This will be a good way for us to refresh the lobby here. Couldn't fit it in, but Reaper on your class mod? Yeah, for sure. Generally speaking, if it's like a standard thing, you can kind of expect us to have it. Oh, the cats are fighting. I have two cats, Temmie and Trico. I have sent pictures of Temmie, because she's my favorite. And then there's Trico. Trico's a bitch. They're sisters, but they hate each other. Only sometimes, though. Like right now, Trico's in the window, looking out, smelling the air. Temmie came up just to say hi and just, you know, share the spot. And then Trico hissed at Temmie. This is why I'm not a Trico stan. My mom is, though. She loves Trico. This is a perpetual area of disagreement for us. Strand may feel incredible to play, but super cheap to die to. Yeah. That's true. Food goes in my mouth whenever I want it to. It's breakfast time, then so be it. Yeah, that's kind of my mentality, too. Somebody asked me this last time about, like, what's my favorite breakfast food? Is a Chipotle burrito. It's my favorite. Man, I only have 200? Really? Really? Okay, well, let me make sure I've got this. So is the update worth downloading the game for? If you already are a Destiny fan, you're gonna like this. It's gonna be good. If you aren't a Destiny fan, or if you're, you know, kind of pissed off with Bungie or whatever, this isn't gonna change your opinion on that. It's not big enough to change it. Had Taco Bell quesadillas for breakfast. Not gonna lie. Yeah. All right, so I need. Let's see here. Wisdom, warding, mind, continuity. All right, I got continuity. There's mind. I need wisdom and warding. Right, on this character, which I don't have yet. There's continuity. Okay. Right. I'm going to keep generation. I'm going to swap, let's see. Warding and warding, let's see. Wisdom and warding are the two that I don't have on this character yet. What do those do again? I don't remember what those do. I think warding's the thing where you pick up an orb. Let's see. Warding. Yeah, picking up an orb. Wisdom. Fitting suspended targets. Damn, these two are critical for the flow. Damn. Okay, I'm going to go for warding here because I'm going to be able to loop it regardless. I'll be able to get it regardless. It'll be okay. All right, I'm heading back to orbit, everybody. You should be able to join in. Should have meditated more. I know, bro. Like, the thing is I don't do Titan much. And then when I am doing Titan, I don't often do Strand very much. What's our special weapon for this? Chat, what do we want for a special weapon for this? What we feeling? While I'm getting this all set up here. That doesn't look half bad. You ever think you'll stream Silk Song when it comes out? Yeah, probably. New game mode is like a defend activity. Yes, correct. Mountaintop. Well, it needs to be in the energy slot. Sniper or something else long range, probably. Good point. Good point. Let me throw on. I think a sniper might be a little much. Let me do a scout rifle here, or maybe a pulse rifle. I wonder if I have anything. Yeah, let's do a long arm. Let's do a long arm. It's meta right now. Like, this archetype is meta right now. This is an okay roll. There we go. Let me toss some things in the vault real quick, just so I make sure I have the room. Huh? There we go. All good stuff. And most of my exotics are good and taken care of here, but I'll toss them away real quick. All right, we're looking good. We're looking good. Explosive payload is bugged. Oh, yeah? What's going on with explosive payload? I would love to know. Ooh, anomaly on this map's gonna, or on this build's gonna be a little rough. Let's do something a little bit more standard. Let's try burnout. Burnout's a little bit better. We'll do clash. We'll do control. Sure. It flows better for this map. All right, balance out teams and we can launch. Explosive payload doesn't work where your damage is just lower. Interesting. I think it's mostly on hand cannons. I don't know about long arm. Interesting. All right, I will grab something else then. I did not know that. Thank you for letting me know, chat. How about a lightweight scout? The tarnished metal specifically. Damage getting reduced when it shouldn't. All right, yeah, that's fine. Lightweight scout it is. There we go. Let's do this thing. This is Spooky's build. By the way, chat. The best builds we're going to be taking today and putting them into a video. So if a build you end up seeing me play you like, let me know in chat. Supporter spicy clips getting done soon. Yes. I should have them by this week. Our editor for them had to go and get COVID. So, it didn't get done. I hope you understand. Again, no, it was just kind of a holdout. It was just a holdout. And it kind of just set everything off tempo because they still have to go to college. Dang it, editor getting sick. Yeah. So, it happens. What are the things you like about the Bungie stream? I like that it's free. That's the best part. The best part is that I don't have to pay a dime to get this new activity. Why don't we see Electro in spicy clips anymore? Great question. He doesn't play Destiny anymore, so he has no interest in the game. Outside of just showing up for the streams or for the videos or whatnot, it just doesn't make sense for him to do it. Gasp free. Yeah, I know. We're also going to run the Shackle Grenade here. I am going to run this. Yeah, all right, we'll do the Flechette Storm. It's not going to be great for this. All right. Whoa, hi. Calm down there, Chief. Damn. Interesting when it's split between multiple targets. Did you miss the reveal? I'm sorry to say that yes, you did, my friend. Yes, you did. Right. That latches onto things differently than I don't strand Titan much, and that's going to become very apparent here. I'm just going to try to rely on just shooting people in the face. Hopefully we'll accomplish the goals that I need. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Took a long break because the final shape was delayed. Best decision of my life so I don't feel burnout at Destiny. Yep, that's fair. That's completely fair. Probably the smartest thing you could have done. Woo! Got him. Whoa! You see that dude went fucking flying! What was that? Ah, the melee brought him out. Fastest man on Mercury. Dude, that guy went freaking sailing. I need to get out. Damn. I'm having that problem. I'm having that problem where the final warning and I don't understand. I don't understand how to final warning. Alright. That's a little easy. There we go. The barricade just seems to be working right now. There we go. Keep it topped. Try to make the final warning work. There we go. Hit something. No, I got Skyburners. Meow. Final warning is more like a fusion rifle than a pistol. Yeah, 100%. It's just difficult to adjust to, you know? Just not something I'm ever used to using like this. Because you have to look at them first. It's not like an actual fusion rifle where you can pre-charge around the corner, poke, and then immediately take their head off. Oh, there's so many here. I've suspended so many, please. Damn it. I'm a bit late. Thoughts on the reveal stream? It looks okay. Looks very, very okay. I'll have a video up probably tomorrow. I know everybody and their mother is going to have a thoughts video up. But it looks fine. The thing is that I keep referring back to is like the shorthand summary is that it's a free update. Regardless of what comes out of this thing, it's a net positive. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Spooks is giving it to me. 100% feels like Spooks is just handing that over to me. The alt tab was unironically the best part. Yeah. Unironically was the best part. I agree. Is it a revolutionary update? Is this going to bring, like, brand new players back that have never played the game or have been pissed off at Bungie for one thing or another? Absolutely not. Is the update going to be sufficient as a good holdout, like a Dares of Eternity sort of thing? Absolutely. Damn, that still didn't do it, huh? There we go. Still alive, still breathing. This. Ah, damn. Not quite, not quite. Imagine the final warning reworked with Mark's target exotics. That'd be kind of cool. I'm so dead. Yep. These teams are super imbalanced. Yeah, extremely imbalanced. Extremely imbalanced. Hey, look, super. I don't use this thing hardly ever. Let's see how this works. Alrighty then. Great super me. 10 out of 10 super. Alright, very balanced teams. This went very well. Good job, chat. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, anyway, reveal stream, it went fine. There's not much to really expect from all that, you know? Man, I'm not a fan of that melee. Alright, we're gonna recycle teams. I'll play this build one more time. All right, let's try to rebalance these teams. Sorry, I'm not talking. I'm trying to shovel food down my throat. No way that golden gun shot, one-shot super made precision. I think Mark runs Celestial. Cauldron seems a little bit risky. Screw it. It's Cauldron time. Balance out these teams, please. Whilst I eat. The reason why that melee is weird is because it's based off of the direction that you're moving, not necessarily the direction that you're facing. Yeah, it's throwing me. Because I'm trying to, like, strafe and then use it, you know, like I would in my Warlock. And it just doesn't work like that at all. It feels really weird. How's the hacker problem these days? Well, it's a constant arms race. You know, it's a constant thing that Bungie has to fight against. Console players, not that much of a problem. We're fairly confident we came across a hacker, or at least a Zimmer, yesterday. But at least on console, that's few and far between. I can't speak for the PC side of things, though. Celestial in Crucible is wild, and yeah. The update is like getting a large drink for free with your sub. That's a great way to put it. That's honestly a great way to put it. Like, even if it's not a drink you like, let's say that you're a more of a Pepsi person and you get a Coke, right? You're still like, man, I wasn't gonna get a drink, but I got this anyway. I can't be that upset. Like, it doesn't actively ruin my experience. It doesn't add anything to it. Like, even at worst, it adds nothing. I guess that's probably the best way to put it. At worst, it adds absolutely nothing, and nothing has changed, right? I keep going on with whatever my opinion was prior, right? All right, we good? These teams balanced again? All right, try this again. Got 2 more streams before you can fill in the full picture. That's true. And I like that they're doing that. I'm more of a Pepsi, and if I grab a Coke, I'm like, all right, it works. It still works. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Me some starting the soda war. I didn't intend to. Good.
Capture and defend, Guardian.
I have one more bite of mac and cheese. All right, let's actually try to do well with this. No, he did the technique of slightly moving to the left. How could he? That bastard. How could he have such flawless strategy? Oh, I need to switch the streams. Hold up. There we go. Intense music. Oh, I'm dead. I suspended him. No! Oh, nar. Yeah. Wow, that is so bad. All right, I'm just going to do us all a favor and swap this off right away. Oh my gosh, that's so garbage. That just shows how much Titan I play. How much Strand Titan I play. Why are you using that garbage? Because it was there from last time. Hey, there we go. Okay. Success. I think Strand Titan might be the worst subclass ever. I disagree with that. I don't think that's true. I mean, Banner of War is nuts. Like PvP, PvE, Banner of War can do some freaking work. Damn. 2-tap with Deadmans, huh? Yeah, Banner of War, like to disagree, yeah. I mean, like, even, like, the warding stuff that you could do. Really, that doesn't lock on from there. Alright, we'll take that. Make you crit for the free kill. That didn't kill, bro! That didn't kill! No! Oh my gosh. Name a worse subclass. If Stasis Hunter didn't have the aspect right now, or the whatchamacallit, the artifact mod, it would 100% be the worst, in my opinion. The super's the only saving grace. Grenades are meh, the aspects are meh. It is, in my opinion, the most mid. Ow! Yeah, Solar Titan's also pretty darn bad, too, for PvP. Pretty good for PvE. But for PvP, it is pretty darn bad. Like, I don't think any of the classes are objectively awful. I just think that some of them are just kind of not very interesting. Damn. Couldn't quite. Stasis Hunter is actually pretty solid for 3s because of the slows. I'll have to see it. Often, I have not seen a good... Oh, that's right. The feet thing. That's so weird. That's so weird. Class tier list video with the sandbox. That's not a bad idea. Maybe we'll do one of those. Talk about it from the PvP perspective. Like I said, I don't think anything's bad, but I think like there is a worse. There's always going to be a worse, right? Ooh, orbs. Damn. Come on, clean them up. No, it didn't latch on. No! Save me! Damn it. I feel like a slow Warlock ball is the worst in my opinion. What do you mean? But I'm a newbie here. What do you mean by slow Warlock ball? You mean Slova? The Nova Bomb? Alright. My flawless strategy. It didn't work. I didn't latch on correctly. I need to run. I need to run. I need to run. I'm going to keep running. I think it means Child of the Old Gods. No, Void is really solid. Like, at worst, A tier. Alright. Speaking of, Astrocross made a good Stasis Hunter build with Wicked Implement and Duskfield Grenades. For PvP or PvE? Because we're primarily talking about it from the PvP perspective right now. PvE, that's a bit of a different story. I don't know if I feel educated enough to give a really strong opinion, you know? I can give them some rough thoughts, but some people are going to have a lot more in-depth. Damn it, man. Damn it, man! Good Void Warlock is always welcome on the team, yeah. Like, I am a Void Warlock, so I'm obviously biased. Like, that's my main. But I feel like Void Warlock is very, very solid right now. Stasis Titan is objectively worse than everything I think we've mentioned, maybe. Like, I think the only thing they've got going for them, if you get, like, a big stack of them, that's not really, like, the Stasis Titan in and of itself. It's, like, the group thing. And I feel like you have to run, if you have to run multiple of one thing to make it work, you know, that's not really the best look. Arc 2.0 gave a constant reload buff. Yeah, with Amplified. Stasis Titan is fun. I agree. It's a very fun subclass, but I just feel like it's not quite as good as some of the others. All right. Next build. Wasn't a huge fan of that one. I mean, it's always a hard sell with Final Warning, but that didn't do anything to move the needle. Excalibur, Winter's Guile, and Blink is the play here. So we're going to switch characters again and cycle the lobbies. Fisher stacks with the seasonal artifact. Yeah. You're just now realizing this. Everyone else already knew this. Can appreciate trying to make the Final Warning work. That's true. That's very true. But that doesn't mean I don't. It hasn't changed my opinion of it. You know what I mean? Like, I can appreciate the attempts to make it work, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm on board with using it. Let me toss some stuff in the vault here real quick, chat. Man, I got a lot of things in here, huh? I'm on Briarbind still. Check that out. That doesn't happen very often. All right. Verglass is broken. Verglass is pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty darn good this season. All right. Vexcalibur with Winter's Guile and Blink is the play for today. There's our Vexcalibur. Where is it? There's our Winter's Guile. And we're already on Blink. What do we run this with? Probably a longer range primary. I do have this messenger here, but that's kind of just for light leveling purposes. For whenever chat's like, yes, use the funny, but in trials, you know. What do I have? I have this Prophet I want to test out. It's a hipfire precision instrument. It's a bit of a strange roll, but I want to see how it feels. Blink. All right, everything else here is good. Winter's Guile. There we go. All right. All right, let's do this thing. The whole checkmate thing. Echo is fire right now. Necrotic Grips, you mean? It hasn't changed at all. The damage values are, or the amount of hits it takes to kill are exactly the same. I don't know why people give shit to Citadel. Tempted. I'll do something a little bit closer range, though, for the sake of the glaive. All right, balance out teams, and we can launch. Just got that profit roll. Feels great. What's this stream? Stupid bills or something different? Yeah, it's stupid bills. Here, let me update. Let me update this. Hold on. I need to update the text on the screen for chat. Wait. Me and my unhealthily large amount of dyed soda water. All right. Oh, I updated the wrong text. Whoops. All right, it's literally just tiny stupid builds now. Screw it. That's the thing that we're doing. We're doing tiny stupid builds. Here, I can make this go away. There you go. Now it's just a little bit of stupid builds. Just a little guy. Just a little man. Just a little dude. You're revealing stupid builds. This is the most like disproportionately small text to the size of this. I'm a professional streamer. I do this for a living. I literally get paid to do this. Name the video if you do tiny stupid builds. Just a tad stupid builds. Yeah, just a little bit of stupid builds. Yeah. Graphic design is my passion. Oh, bro. Like I'm watching a movie that doesn't take up the entire screen. Yeah. Here's your GamerSubs advertisement. Actually, we're with G Fuel, and if you use code TDT at checkout, you'll get 20% off, as well as being able to support the channel. So thank you very much. A wee amount of unintelligent build crafting. It's so perfect. Can we just leave this up for the rest of the stream, and then don't explain a thing to new people as they come in? Like if somebody specifically calls out, like, why is the text so small? Just say that this is normal. Like this is just a normal thing for us. It's the normal amount of stupid builds that we're gonna have today. All right, here we go. Perfectly normal stream. Yeah. I blew myself up with my own Axion bolt. Ain't no way I just blew myself up with my own freaking Axion bolt. I'm actually livid. That takes skill. Not the right kind of skill, unfortunately. Stab him. Damn, that's actually pretty darn close to being a 2-tap. Clip it, TDT. An extremely minuscule amount of tomfoolery and silly constructions of loadouts. Yes, indeed. Quite indubitably. Ooh, that's pretty consistent. Damn it. I couldn't get my hop. That frickin' doorway. I haven't set to the right thing. I do. Look at the... Interesting. Okay.
Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Damn. It's just shy of being a 2-tapper. It's interesting. Makes a good short, though. True. Maybe I'll get Beast to clip it for us. He's going to be doing our shorts here soon. Do not let him cook. Absolutely keep me out of the kitchen. I will burn the place to the ground. Oh, I'm dead. Yep. The slow got me. TT, pick a number between 1 and 6. You will decide what exotic you're using for grinding. Exotic I use for grinding. 4. Yeah, I agree with Nicholas. 4. How is Beast Dusty Ass PC doing? Not very good. He got it in. He's gonna get a new part. So it's taken some time. I love stabbing people. That's my favorite. Oh, I'm so dead here, though. No, damn it. Let him cook and all he'd made is boiled eggs. I even failed to make boiled eggs. I was trying to make boiled eggs for some ramen the other day, and I had a hard time with the boiled eggs. What's the consensus on the live stream? It was fine. Like I said, it's free, so it's kind of hard to be upset at anything that's free. Like, regardless of what your opinion is, you know? Hey, there we go. They're easy to make. Yeah, but my dumbass kept pulling him out and be like, are they done yet? Are they done yet? Are they done yet?
Zone B. Power. Keep the pressure on.
So I kept messing it up.
Zone C lost.
I do like the infinite overshield, though. It is very nice. Get an egg boiler. I am not going to spend money on a skill that's easy to develop. I survived that shotgun. Straight up to survive that shotgun blast. I got punched. Okay. I have one and place a timer for about 12 minutes. It's easy peasy. Okay. Also, only because I hadn't done it before and I kept getting, like, anxious. You know, I'm like, am I going to do this right? Am I doing this wrong? Oh, I'm a stabby. I'm a stabby. Damn it. Using the rules of the eggs already cooking in water. Add some salt. Wait through it. Thank you, Jesse. I will make sure to remember this the next time I'm boiling eggs. I'll think about my stream chat. Thank you for our melees being wacky. Ah! Go away. The hipfire precision instrument thing is kind of cool. It's very much like a mini DMT. Kind of fun. Oh, I'm so dead! Vex Scholar is probably my favorite of all the aggressive butter knives. Yeah. It's a cool one. Really cool design. Oh, I'm so dead! How is he still up? Oh. Is he still up? Yes, he is. I don't have blink. No, I don't have my blink. I couldn't blink through. I wanted to blink behind them all. Have you tried using Rat King with Arc Souls through the Invis Arc Souls? That is a arguably counterproductive combo because you want people to not know you're shooting at them until you're in range, which can very much and very often be a thing with Rat King, is that you're actually slightly outside the range, you take a few steps in. Dude, my melee whipped again! So, I would say no, that doesn't sound like a good idea. Could the new sword skate? Yeah, presumably. Haven't tested it, though. By the way, we will be taking, damn it, we will be taking PvE stupid builds. If you have something specifically for PvE you want us to run, we can try doing it. I don't know what activity we're going to do with it, so you can let me know. There's a new sword. Yeah, the Slammer. It's a vortex frame. Stasis vortex frame with eager edge. Here, let me fix the... Should I fix the little stupid builds? I could also make the little stupid builds here bigger. Bigger stupid builds. Slightly more acceptably sized stupid builds. Since the average Guardian only sees the Arc Souls 99% of the time, they would shoot the Arc Souls. I don't know about that, because you're not super invisible when you're invisible. Harder to see, but not invisible. Make it smaller, tiny stupid builds. Should we make extra small stupid builds? Little itty bitty guy stupid builds? Hold on. Just a teeny little bit of stupid builds. Make it barely visible, alright? That's pretty small, but I think we can go smaller. There we go. There we go. A tiny amount of stupid builds. Just a little bit. Just barely legible stupid builds. I didn't hate that build. However, I feel like we've done a lot of Excalibur stuff. You know what I mean? We've done a lot of Excalibur stupid builds already. So I feel like I gotta find something that's really, really stand out for me to really like it. Next up is a Mask of Bacchus build. We're going to be cycling lobbies again, so if you'd like to join in, go ahead and jump on in. Mask of Bacchus, the Trespasser, and a stasis weapon, preferably one with Harmony. I've got a shotgun with Harmony. If not, then Syncopation. Any subclass you like, just remember to put the Arc Reload mods on. You got it, Captain. Let me see what I got for Harmony here. I do have a... Ooh. Ooh, I've got a Vopecula. Ooh. Wait, actually, though. Ooh, that actually could be really good. Okay. Why is this taking so long? Where is my sidearm? There we are. Here we go. Let me grab all this stuff. I like where this is going. This already looks good. I'm already interested. We do see quite a lot of Mask of Bacchus things in here, right? But this seems to be a really smart way to do this. Specifically with the Harmony, I'm interested in doing this. Yeah. And I need to toss some stuff. Hold up. Light leveling things. This is a cool drop. Demo kill clip, pretty good. Drop that. Glissando, we don't need. I can actually just I'll hold on to it. Sure, why not? Toss it. Double damage thing. I can toss this. There's the Prophet. There's the hip fire offhand strike thing that we were seeing. I'm gonna toss this one. I've got the precision instrument one, which I prefer. Great looking summoner. Good. There's the really nice summoner there too. Okay. And let me toss some of these away here as well. Good resilience on that. I'll deal with this later. I don't want to spend too much time on this. I've been messing around with doing some other stuff with it. I need to make sure I keep a gauntlet there. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Boop, and boop. Don't want to be here. Whoops. I don't have a lot of arc stuff with this. Let me see. Let me see what I can cook here real quick. I need armor. Hold on. Harmony 20% increased damage. That's correct. Some nerdos in PvP with this. Ew. Where are my arms? There we go. This looks good enough. Don't need to be super duper picky. There we go. And I'm doing this with Mask of Bacchus. There we go. The drip is atrocious, but that's okay. Everything in here should be pretty much set up. Yeah. All right. Arc Reloader mods, and we're good. Okay, we did that. Let's see. Distance Shore might be a little bit big. Sure, let's do Endless Vale. Really teeny tiny map. Really small map. Let's see how this goes. I'll get the mods up here in just a second. There we go. Oh. Gosh darn it. Damn you, Bungie. And your inconsistent private match shenanigans. Alright. Teeny tiny map to match the teeny tiny stupid builds. Yes. It's perfect. Alright. There we go. You have all decided my fate. I must use Nezrak Sin with Prometheus lens. That's awful. Wow, that's terrible. Drip worse than my cooking. I burned some milk. Honestly, you should be proud. That sounds hard to do. Legitimately difficult. Alright, arc loader stuff. Yes. Good. I've got quick access thing on this. We're mostly pushing for the range on this here. Alright, there we go. He burnt the soup. When's the last time you used Cerberus? Probably the trial stream from a few weeks ago. It was very funny. Symmetry on Assassin's Cal Hunter IDK could be cool, maybe. Ugh. Everybody still good? Did anybody have any new revelations about the reveal that perhaps we didn't chat about? I love using Rain of Fire on Last Word for Warlock. For the reload? You should go 0 to Ascendant, but with random loadouts each round/game. That could probably work. I feel like part of the... Like, obviously, it'd be a different challenge, but part of the enjoyment of the 0 to Ascendant stuff was, like, knowing what to pick. Even if you didn't have the best stuff. Need to get a screenshot of the new dev desktop. Yeah, right? Hope loot isn't mid. I hope the loot doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like, not in that I hope that it's bad, but I hope that it's not something that we need to have to be good. Am I making sense? Anyone else counts the Midnight Coup Dragon? Can roll Dragonfly and Kinetic Tremors at the same time? I didn't. I missed that. That's a good call out. Nobody, huh? Where is the enemy team? Excuse me. Nobody. I'm confused. Alright, let's focus here for a bit. This build should be fun. Flanking around, it looks like.
That's why we have fire team.
Oh, so close, so close.
Zone C captured. Zone advantage.
Hope it's not this weekend summoner good. I'm pogging right now. I can get exotics from Vanguard drops. 7v5? What is happening? Yeah, it's very confusing. I haven't seen the enemy team hardly at all. They've got heavy. It's a sword. I think he's right there in the corner, maybe? No? Tags. Shadow Knight. He's running Valiant Charge 100%. He always does. Person back here. Ooh, that little movement was crispy. Good cleanup. Yep. Oop. There's people here. I'm sliding everywhere right now, chat. Pop it off. Person out here wide. There we go. Beautiful. Crispy little 4-tap. Damn. One more shot would have been it. So tagged. Oh my gosh. There we go. Oh, there's a lot of people here. Maybe 0 to Ascend on mouse and keyboard. Dude, that would be a challenge just without the 0 to Ascend, because I don't MNK on Destiny. My MNK game is Minecraft. You know, 180s don't feel too horrible right now. They feel all right. Ooh, that's a good chain of that. Damn, I'm not gonna get my super first. Yep. 180s are pretty nice. Yep. Minecraft, valid. I'm so dead. Yep. Want a nice clean 4-tap to the head unless you got damage broken 3 head 1 body. 180s can 2 head 2 body if I remember correctly. No, sir. I know your movements too well now. I've got that shit on lock. Yeah, that definitely could 3-tap. With the little damage perk. Damn. It's a much better fight. It's a much closer fight. What did I miss? The reveal didn't... Like, we're not super hyped about the stuff on the reveal, but it's free. So, it's fine. Good, 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 good. Can we get more? Ah, damn shotgun. What was the reveal? They revealed the new wave defense mode. They basically are repurposing old Crucible maps. Or some Crucible maps, I should say. Can you die, please? Thank you. So Crucible maps, they're giving it a wave defense system. And they have a, like a Bloons tower defense style vibe of being able to place down towers and upgrade them. Doesn't look like it's the most interesting. My fear, my hope is that it is a difficult activity at the higher end of the, oh, I legitimately did not see him there. Wow. I hope that it's legitimately challenging on the harder difficulty. Because the base mode looks like just an hour of just kind of the same stuff that you always do in Destiny. Right? But I'm hoping the harder difficulty is legitimately challenging and interesting. We are hopeful. I'm dead. Yep, damn it. Fall off. Damn. Should have been 6-player. I don't know about that. Doesn't necessarily need to be a 6-player. And if they did, the enemy density would have to be different. Because just packing more enemies into a small space doesn't fix the problem of, like, Trinity Ghoul, just solving all of that. Hopefully not too hopeful, yeah.
Zone C captured. Zone advantage is yours. Enemy has advanced.
Damn, I thought he was Celestial. I thought it was Celestial. Damn it, Mark. I want big fire team events. Like, I want a huge PvE battle. Yep, that'd be cool. I'd love to see an increase in player, like a 12-man, like, just massive. Think of it like almost like a battleground sort of situation, right? But it's just a huge scale to the point where you kind of have to break yourself up into teams of 3 and you just to handle everything, you know? Alright, I should probably focus on this fight, because this build's not bad. This build's not bad. Poke it. Come on. Damn it. Summoner! Pretty sure we're on Fight Forever rules here. So, guaranteeing summoners in top 10. We'll focus on that next game, though. We won't put any qualms on that at the moment. But we are doing Fight Forever rules, so no top 10. Oh! We have an Unrepentant Burst, and we have our thing off of cooldown. Can we make anything happen? Woo! That was close. Closer than it should have been. Yeet! Nice. No! That's a shotgun. That's pretty good, though. That's pretty good. That was a good mix of the what the build was really aiming for. DNT, 2 shots with Radiant. Yes, you've mentioned that, and I don't think you're right. I think you're actually incorrect. Because it couldn't 2-tap prior. There's no reason it should be able to 2-tap now. Maybe with Cranial Spike. Oh, he's dead. Yeah, alright, not bad. Not bad at all. I was kind of distracted for the first half of the match, Chalk in the chat, but like when we kind of locked in there was a brief moment of time where it really cooked. Cower in fear, mortals, for Duck has come for your beans. Not our beans. Yeah, like we kind of threw for the first half of the match, but we still performed all right. Performed all right. Tell you what, we're doing all right here enough that we're gonna run this again. I'm gonna run this back. Give this another go. Because I feel like we're doing. Let's see. Let's just let me delete it. Thank you. Because I feel like we're doing well enough on staying ahead of builds here that we can do this again. As a reminder, we are doing Fight Forever rules, so please no top 10 energy or kinetic weapons. Try to find something new and exciting to play with. Let's try it on a bigger map now. I'm going to save that last 5 minutes here. So I feel like it did all right. This motherfucking eating beans. I'm like 90% sure at two shots most of the time. How much damage is it dealing? You should be able to tell us how much damage it's dealing, fellow Crusader. Balance out teams. We also need 2 more people. If you'd like to join us, the Bungie ID is in the description here. Type /join in that Bungie ID and you should be able to join right up. 102. It is not going to be able to 2-tap on any resiliences. I'm sorry to say, Crusader. The base health now at minimum is like 210, 220, somewhere around there. The max is 230, so you are not able to 2-tap. I'm sorry to say. Banned weapons, conditional, Quicksilver, Ace, Rose, Thorn, Suros, Unending Tempest, Jade, Crimson, Necrochasm, Summoner, Amit, Pros, I'm not sure what that is, Igneous Hammer, Heliocentric, Matador, Positive Outlook, and Graviton Lance. The Graviton's still at top. 216, yeah, there you go. I was 2-tapping. They were taking damage. We have 1 more slot still available. I'm going to quickly run downstairs, chat. Focus as hard as you can on the tiny builds. Wait, I had an idea. Wait. I just got a brilliant idea. Wait a minute. Description. Yeah. Okay, hold on. I just had a brilliant idea. I can make the stupid builds even better. Boom. It's perfect. It's beautiful. Look at it go. It's gonna wrap back around. Yep. I like how its vanish point is like incorrect. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. That's pretty good. Perfect. All right. I'll be back. I've legitimately thought about doing like a news thing where they put like the ticker tape at the bottom. Anyway, I'll be right back. All right, we're good. I'm back. I have acquired coffee. Are we ready to go? Yeah, we're ready to go. Let's do this thing. Ticker tape. A ticker tape of burrito prices at various chain restaurants and your rating of them. That's not a terrible idea. That's not a bad idea. I don't know, though. I'll need to think about it. Chat can let me know if that's something that they like. Misum, can I get a drip check and guess what I'm hoping for? Sure, Mark. Where are you at? Well, I can get a vague idea of what you're going for. Kind of a cowboy vibe, right? Without even being able to see your character. Exotic armor piece is banned. No. Are you going for a, like a Raiders of the Lost Ark sort of vibe? Or are you going for, what's his name? Cannot think of his name. No, not cowboy.
Control.
What the fuck is his name? Wendy's congestion pricing ticker. I cannot think of his name. Indiana Jones. Thank you. Indiana Jones. Or Woody. I could see Woody as well. Yeah.
If you fight for
Oh, you're making a Gauge costume. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I vibe with that. Yeah, I could see it.
Enemy claims Zone C. Zone A captured.
Yeah, somebody deep with that Mida. A lot of shit happening here. I am not equipped. I have not the peoples for it.
Enemy claims Zone B. Enemy has zone advantage. Zone advantage is yours.
Cool. Oh, there's so many in there. I think the thing that's hard for some builds to really nail, and that's the thing that kind of separates like an official TDT like supported build, a build that I save versus a build that we just kind of feature, talk about, and say like, this is kind of neat, and then move on. Is like some builds have a particular flow of the battlefield where it just feels natural. You know what I mean? Like it just feels like it just keeps together with everything else. The build kind of falls away, and it almost feels like you're playing a character. I've lost track. Damn, bro. Yeah, when this thing gets rolling, that one burst is kind of schnasty. Top it.
Keep the pressure on.
Damn. Not quite. Timing is a little off on that. Lots of tags, no kills. I could really use my dodge. That guy's gonna take the bullet from me, literally. Oh, the flinch on the Mida. Yeah, the flinch on the Mida is crazy. I don't have any unflinching. I do. Wow, that flinch goes nuts. Organic, GMO-free, paraben-free builds. Yep, exactly. There's just a certain, I don't know, it's like a texture. You know what I mean? Like something can have a flavor, but if the texture's wrong, it just feels weird. Damn. I think I need to aim more for chest there. They nerfed hand cannon flinch, and now Mida's back to being the flinch master. Yeah, hey, listen, I'm totally fine with Mida being good. Long have I languished in obscurity. Yep. It's just shy, man. It's just shy of being consistent with that. What I miss? The stream, the reveal stream, was all right. The best part was that the dev alt-tabbed out. A lot of my shots there. Still got him. No tapioca builds. So what crazy burrito are we cooking? We are currently working with the Mask of Bacchus here again. With a Harmony hand cannon and the Trespasser, as you can see here. The guy directly behind me. I'm gonna go deal with the dude man behind me. Ah, damn. Oh, hail the Mida Meeson tool. Long may it rain. Got a new set of exotics, or just pick a pair of new exotic? Oh, you're talking about for your challenge thing. Oh! Wait a minute. That should do some work. Yeah. Damn. Saw Hung Jury, so it might be weapon greatest hits on onslaught. That's a good point. Yeah, because Midnight Coup. Yeah, that's actually really smart. That's not my range. Thank you for the help. Yeah, it might be the greatest hits. That's a really good point. And that would be kind of a way to do Final Shape, right? That'd be a reasonable way to wrap up the Final Shape. Mark just stood there. I tried to dodge, and nothing happened, and Mark just kind of stood there and let me do it. Oh, man, he's so lit. Damn it. I don't want to push that.
5 minutes left.
Oh, I'm so dead. Yep. Well, it reminds me of some one time that Solar Warlock melee gave you damage boost, stacked with Monte Carlo and Fellwinter's Helm. Yeah, kind of like a stacking thing. Yeah. I see what you're going for. I see what you're trying to say. Overall, are you hopeful for Into the Light? Yes, I am, because like we've mentioned, and this has kind of like been the point of the whole thing. It's free. Bungie seems to be trying to deliver on something more significant without expecting some crazy return. You know, I hate that it requires that good faith bank to be at basically 0, but it's good to see it at all. You know. Damn. So yes, I am generally hopeful for it. I really hope that it's a difficult activity on the harder difficulties, at least the higher end of the waves. I hope it's something I'm not able to do. You know what I mean? Ow, Jotun at point blank. Damn it! Golden gun out there. Trespasser's still pretty good. No news there. Damn clone. If I could get that unrepentant burst down, I'm cooking. I'm just a little bit off with my recoil management. Just a little bit off. I also wish the unrepentant burst just lasted indefinitely. I don't think that would break the weapon at all. I think that would be totally fine balance-wise. Damn. They got heavy still. Not gonna lie, if this is all that's quote-unquote new, probably not gonna buy the final shape. Like, what's the fun of a wave-based mode after a couple of hours? Yeah, but like, you're missing the point, dude. You're missing the point. This is not something that Bungie had necessarily any... They might have had plans to do it, but they're not charging you for it. This is just a little benefit on top. And this is a mid-season drought update. So don't expect it to be anything too crazy. Right? It's a cool little mode. It's something on the side. It's like getting a new Crucible map, right? It's not a reason to buy the season. You know what I mean? It's not a reason to buy the thing. But it's like a good show of faith. Like, oh yeah, cool. Crucible maps. Like those. Like having Crucible maps. Even if you don't play Crucible, it's like, okay, cool. The Crucible guy's got a Crucible map. I always think Trespasser is special. That's an odd thing. It is an unusual weapon for sure. Get around me here. There we go. Damn, just shy. Yeah, I need to get better at the management of the recoil. Almost feels like a season without a story, just seasonal content, new main activity, most importantly, the loot. Yeah, well, like I said, the Into the Light thing, like, I'm not defending Bungie. I'm not. I'm very critical of Bungie, and we've actually said quite a bit of negative things here. But what I dislike is this, not saying that anybody's necessarily doing this here, but I'm perhaps warding against the idea that it has to be some, like, knock 'em dead, it has to be this S-tier activity for a free update. You know, just like a little mid-season update. This community sentiment up a bit. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's what I'm hoping. And it's really discouraging to see Bungie legitimately attempt to just be like, hey, this is something we're doing, not because we're trying to get anything out of it. You know? Although, of course, long-term, they're a company, they're a business, they're trying to run it that way. Yeah? So, yeah, obviously. But, you know, right now, we're just giving you this thing. It's a cool thing. Love it, hate it, whatever. Just let us know. Don't even need to play it. It's not required. If it's great, fantastic. There's a lot of people here. I'm going to call it out. If it's not, don't mind it. Just a little update on the top. Go. Will this new activity be all year round? That is the assumption right now, yes. I don't think they've said necessarily that's going to go away, but that is the assumption right now. Correct. Much closer fight. The build operated much better there. So, good. Like the build. How did we perform? Pretty solidly. Really solidly, despite the teams being a lot closer. So I like the build. It's good. When it cooks real well. When it's not cooking, it's just okay, which is it's a good thing to be for that build. People dumb saying it's just Midtown. Yeah, no, people are 100% being dumb. Like they said explicitly, there's going to be other maps than just this. And even if it is just Midtown, right? Who cares? Good enough for a video feature? I'm going to hold on to it. I will say it's primarily relying on the fact that there's not a ton of competition right now. But anyway, we're on to King Finn. No lunch break, but Bungie should make a 12-man activity with individual limited respawns. Oh, this isn't even a build. Okay, this is just King Finn making this. Damn it, I hate when I miss people's super chats that are like this because I always assume there's builds. Hey, didn't see much on my break, but Bungie should make a 12-man activity with individual limited respawns. And when they're gone, you can respawn as like a Hive Guardian, a Hive Knight, or the Captain with a Screed. That would be fun. I do want to see more activities. I want to see better shakeups. And I actually really like the Into the Light update here because it is a shakeup of a formula that we kind of have as a tried and true, but they're trying to take it in a direction that's a bit different. And I'm a fan of that. It's like the coil, right? Like if Bungie kept updating the coil and made that into like basically a little mini core activity, that could be really cool. That could be really, really neat. Okay, I believe we're all caught up on builds. I don't think anybody's super chats have been missed. So we're going to go over to Kingsfang now. This is the updated version of Kingsfang. We've decided to forego damage breakpoints and such and are just full sending it into the separation of the two weapons here. We'll play on Eternity. Why not? We need 2 more people if you'd like to join us today. The banned weapons are currently in chat. Thank you, Shadow Knight. Necrochasm's banned. Is it actually? It is. Wow. That's the bottom of the list, but I guess it's just because a lot of people are using it because they have it. This got here. What was it? Good. It was all right. It's nothing that really knocked our socks off, but we're hopeful to see some new stuff come out of it. Necrochasm's really nutty when you hit a head. That is a statement that, taken out of context and changed to one noun, could be a little bit sus. We're gonna maybe do 1 or 2 more games, and we'll move on to some other stuff. I would like to get the supporter exclusive. If you are not a channel member, here's your in-stream advertisement. We are doing supporter exclusive spicy clips that should be out sometime this week. I'm hoping to put it out tomorrow. So if you'd like to see that, if you'd like to watch spicy clips from our supporters, now is your opportunity to join. Other than that, sit down, buckle up, have a good seat, grab some coffee and an unhealthily large side of red food dye, and we're just going to be chilling with some builds here for a little bit. All right. Museum, did you have a green beer for St. Patty's? I don't drink. Alcohol did not entice me. Bungie should have added a guitar as a weapon. Why? You have to give more reason than this just because they should. He said they could find a new Omega loadout, Chattering Bone with a sniper with Knucklehead. I feel like I can handle myself with that. Cool. Green burrito then? You mean as in the thing from Hardee's / Carl's Jr.? The finals added a guitar as a weapon. That's not a reason. Okay. Here, let's kick it up the music here. Let's change the music up here a bit. Did you eat any green objects on St. Patty's? I don't even remember what I ate on St. Patty's. Damn, damn. I needed one bullet. One bullet. Will Bungie get rid of rangefinder and just leave fragile focus instead? Probably not. Probably not. It is such a shame that rangefinder has fallen so hard from Grace, though. Got a body. Oh, and alright. I'm out. See you, nerd. Trick sleeve's activated there. Damn, 2 tags. Nice, there's 1. Give me 2. Alright, we'll take it. Trade. I produced green slop. Does that count? I don't think that counts. I do not believe that that counts. Rangefinder will never ever find range again. Give me the kill. Damn it. Oh, I missed the head, bruh. Damn, I could have had that. Damn. Always feels like when I'm finding kills, it's always in a group of 3 or 4, which means I'm not able to really take advantage of anything. I've seen a lot of Rat Teams in Crucible, and I'm solely going to blame you for it. That's fair. That's honestly fine. I'm okay with that. There we go. There we go. Oh, the bow killed him. What? The bow most certainly was not the final blow there, video game. Absolutely was not the final blow on that, but you know what? Fine. Good. Take a little bit of bonus damage here off of that orb. It's a pretty close match. Nice. He has the debuff on him now. Traded that. That's fine. Used Rat King at Trials this past weekend. Got flawless for it myself on my wife's account. Yeah, Rat King, especially on that smaller map, and especially with the stack, is pretty damn good. Probably the best close-range primary weapon in the game. Because just the amount of damage that thing pumps out is crazy with that increased fire rate. He's no shields, which means he's got the debuff. There we go. Oh no, let me up. Bungie, why didn't I mantle? You mantle me when I don't want to. All the time. Fuck it. Dude, I didn't mantle. I'm so sad. What if Destiny Edition Prometheus Lens plus Rampage if Sweet Business was on microwave? It'd be fun. Ooh, he's no shields. He's no shields. He's debuffed. Give me my full heal. Delicious. Good with the team shots there. Love to see it. A lot of people there. Yep, Axis. Go. Rat King for the reload. And the healing. Nice. Alright, we cleaned this little section out. This encampment. Rat King has the power to crash the game with 6 of them. Does it actually? That's interesting. I am so very dead. I'm going to take crit, though, because he's standing out in the open like a jackass.
You have advanced.
Oh, that's what I get for reading chat. That's what I get for reading chat. I get bullets to my damn face. My beautiful face. Love the peak shot. Still very strong. Why won't you die? Bro did not move either. He was totally fine with me blasting him. Eyes on the radar or the game. Yup. Hard when you're streaming, bro. Streaming an FPS game and trying to have a text conversation with somebody, you know? It's like trying to text your girlfriend. If you guys don't know what that is, that's when you have a significant other. Traditionally of the opposite gender variety. Oh, I'm dead. I'm alive. I'm alive! Took a team into Dares of Eternity and it crashed. Really? Huh. The game just couldn't handle that many rats. Ouchie. Stop that. I want this orb. Thank you. Orb. Orb, good. Good orb. I don't have anything to throw. I'll take that. There's a guy behind. Nope. He had his shield, damn it. Ah, such a bad spot. Alright, I'm gonna bail. Caloria Nightbird with the 10. I appreciate that. Thank you. First super chat here as well. Die! Damn it. Dude, just called this bitchless. Maidenless. Watch your mouth. Somebody over here? Question mark? Hello. Oh, hi. Tis a crit magnet. He is dead now. Damn. No heads. Feels bad. Grenade right there. Rip that guy. Maybe so no light level increases. Meanwhile, 1830 midnight coup. Light level. Did people like the light level increases? Is that a thing? Is that a thing that people are like excited to see? You know, this is a really good time. Damn. Can I get a super that's not ass on Void Hunter, please? Someone in a relationship almost 3 years. Yes, I am bitchless. Just whack that it was there. Conflicting info. Conflicting info how? I think they might have been referring to just specifically Into the Light. Okay. I want to see the title in Witherhoard again, Briarbines. Yeah, you got it. You got it. I can do that for you.
Your victory gives the city hope.
1830 weapon and Into the Light dev mode. Yeah, that was probably for a final shape that the server was on. Yeah, probably just dev shit. Yeah, I wouldn't put too much stock in it. Damn, the guy with the 11.3 KDA. Chill. All right, Briarbines with the Witherhoard and title. We will definitely get on that here. I'm going to switch characters here. We're going to get a new lobby. I'm going to quickly zip to the restroom here. The coffee has taken effect, as it do. I love the neutral game of the Void Hunter, but I hate the supers. Yep. Hard agree. I think it's the only reason this class isn't considered the best of the best. Because its super is kind of ass. Its super is just a teeny tiny ass. Just a little lowercase a ass. You know what I'm saying? You picking up what I'm putting down here? Let me grab my Witherhoard here. Is my Witherhoard still on that character? Well, this is taking forever to load, so I guess we will never know. It is. It is. I still have Briarbinds. I do. Not even big ass. Just a little ass, yeah. Love the new mode to be from an old mode from Halo Firefight. Yeah. Some people are also saying Frontier Defense from Titanfall 2. Very much similar vibes. Thank you again, Calorian Knight, for the 10. Appreciate that. All right, Void stuff. This one and then this one. And then we need the Echo of Harvest here. Bingo. And now, I made a mistake last time. I have Repulsor Brace, and I did not use it. And also because Rangefinder is now completely useless, I might as well. Beautiful. And then I'm going to swap here. And then here. All right, let me quickly use the restroom chat. Go ahead and fill the lobby back up here. If you were with us for the last 2 games, let's let some new people join on in. Bunch IDs in the description. Make sure you're not running top 10 weapons. I'll be back. Good. All right, chat. I've been informed that my family is going on a walk that I would like to be a part of, so this is absolutely going to be the last game, and we're still missing people. Feels mega bad. All right, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Remember what they said at therapy me some. All right, if you were with us for the last 2 games, go ahead and join on in, because there does not look like there's enough people. We're going to get launched here as soon as physically possible. Family time, best time. I agree. I agree. And we're kind of done with the main course of the stream anyway, you know? Here, I'll do this. Jesse and I versus the world. give us your worst player. Okay, Shadow Knight's not that bad. Give us your worst player. Jesse and I will fight everyone. That'll be the thing. Balance, like, I just need to be able to launch. All right, I gotta switch back. There's too many people now. Swap it out, swap it out. There we go. Balance them out, we can launch. Walking is good for the mind. I agree. Good to get some sunshine, too. Sunshine's a big reason why a lot of us are having difficulties. I learned something interesting on a YouTube video. Did you know that the reason why we're having such an epidemic of short-sightedness or long-sightedness or whatever, you know, blurry vision, bad vision, corrective lenses required and such, is because we are not getting enough sunshine. That is telling our eyeballs to stop growing. The lens is growing too big and it's not receiving that signal because we're not spending enough time outside, something that the sun is like the correct luminosity in order to trigger. So, fun fact. If you're younger, if you're watching the stream, you're like, let's say under the age of, let's say 14 or something around there, go get some sun. Anyway, but this will be the last build that we do for today. And I'm going to go on a walk. We'll try to keep it brief. We don't need the sun, we have light bulbs. Unless you are staring at that light bulb, the luminosity isn't high enough. Luminosity? Whatever. It's not bright enough. Check out my evil sidearm, alright? The keening. With it under pressure. I've had this roll in the past. It's pretty solid. Pretty solid.
Control.
As a Sonic game song... Wait. As a Sonic game song goes, can you feel the sunshine? Ah. Took me a while to read... Like... Anyway, I'm not... Vibes! I have to get some sun because I walk home from school. Good. Sometime today. There we go.
Hold them to your last breath.
He's tagged. There you go.
Reclaim Zone C. Zone A captured.
Can you feel the Super Mario Sunshine? How I know that the overlap between people who play Destiny and people who play Nintendo is pretty slim, pretty small. I'm dead. Yep. But I feel like I would love to do something like chat plays Super Mario Sunshine or something like that, or like Super Mario Sunshine with voice commands or something silly like that, like a Doug style of stream, you know? Beauty. Got our weakening effect off of that too. Excellent, excellent. Position ourselves right here. There we go. Oh, so tagged. Oh my gosh, so freaking tagged. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, this build, speaking of builds that have flow, this build has a real good flow to it. This is Castle's build there in the chat. And the way that it operates with itself is perfect, in my opinion. Primarily more for a PvE thing, but it works well in PvP too. The sights in the title, actual box breathing. It's a more actual standard sight, like a reflex sight. Off, shot. Nothing. Man, these teams feel like on paper they should be more balanced, but it's extremely not. I guess they're down a guy.
Zone A captured. Power play. Keep the pressure on.
There we go. Gotcha. Oh, get out. Get your healing. Oh my gosh, how am I alive right now? What the hell? Give me my child. It's a powerful child. It's been drinking its milk.
Now hold.
12 damage per tick. Ah, the child has died. That's okay. We almost have a new one. Damn. GDT, at some point, I want to test something with you. Warp speed versus Mida multi-tool, Mida mini-tool T-steps, which moves across the map faster. I promise you it's Blink. I promise you it's Blink. How am I alive right now? What? I ran it dry. You had a shotgun. I should have died. Oh, 1 damage. Okay, there we go. What kind of milk? The normal kind of milk. What other kind of milk is there? Drink your milk. That's a sword. Yep. Damn it. Thank you. Yeah, I promise you it's Blink. 100% promise you it's Blink. You might have me in, like, the closer corridors where there's, like, a lot of turns. Right? But, like, in default, standard combat sort of environments, like just a Crucible map, Blink's gonna have you. 100%. Snap skating, I think, is the only thing that's faster than Blink, or at least as fast as Blink. Damn. I remember I've got Wither Horde shots that I could be using. Damn. No damage off of the Wither Horde either. I was talking about moving across an open area like outside this junction. Promise you that Blink's going to be faster. Even still. Someone who's bad at Blink, yeah, maybe you might have them there. But anybody who has half a decent amount of skill into Blink will beat you. Yeah, I traded that there. I was hoping he had more damage on him. Oh, terrible spawn. Or is it? Put it right there. Protect us. Oh, almost. Either way, Mida combo is T-steps are a lot of fun. Yep, not disagreeing with that. But if you're talking just like literally raw speed, I have practice in that realm. Oh, a little high. Oh, a lot of people here. Hold up. What in the hell is happening? What is happening? What was that? Oh, that was confusing. Decided to get the extra in the chaos and killed myself with it more times than I did the actual enemies. I know the feel. Ooh, tags? Yeah. I'm gonna get solo blade barraged. Hacker. No, that was just some wacky ass net code. Oh, I can get my child. Hold up. I'm not used to collecting you back up. Come back here. Thank you.
This battle is yours.
Damn. The child. If I spawn over there, I can pick it back up. No, my child's gone. Ah, damn it. I was reading chat again. Son of a bitch. If I find out someone's hacking in a TTT stream, I'm going to steal your kneecaps. Yeah, I promise you Jesse is not. He has no reason to. It's just wacky netcode. Bungie moment. Also, speaking of the live stream for a second, I like how we have seen both ends of the spectrum now. Pull that for me, champ. You lived that? Holy crap, you lived that. Okay. Thunder Crash, though. Hey, there we go. We got the kill. I like how we've seen both ends of the spectrum. We saw Joe Blackburn struggle with an overload champ, which is great. And now we've seen them accidentally alt-tab out, which is great. We love that.
Keep the pressure on.
And the range on this title is fantastic. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm dead. Maybe Axion? Oh. Jesse's EU too, so we had some bad ping. Yeah, it happens. It happens. Alrighty, y'all. This was fun. This is a good build too, Castle. You should be proud of this build. Very, very fun build. Very, very fun build. Yeah, 32 opponents defeated. Very solid. 1.8. Well, we were playing kind of fast and loose, so it's pretty solid. Pretty solid. Quickly checking. Do we have any shoppers? Double checking real quick. For anybody who's still here, how many people we got in the stream right now, by the way? What day is it? 3, 19, 24. 1. All right, there you go. There's a TDT token for you. People are saving up. All right, chat, we're going to go ahead and wrap up for the day. Thank you for everybody who showed up today. I know this is kind of an unusual bit of stream. You're doing that little live reveal stuff, little watch party goodness. But it was good. It was good. Appreciate the stupid builds. We've got a couple here that we're going to work with. We're probably going to run this again on Saturday to grab some more. So in the meantime, y'all, bless your faces and deuces.